Don't say anything gross.
As we return to the Yolane, where there are treasures in the seas and enemies on the sand.
Love it. I'm gonna leave now. Yep. Obi's died.
I need that for my saxophone to see what it would turn my saxophone into.
More noises.
More noises.
Bro, I'm just gonna. Hold on.
You know?
A two-headed
Congratulations on
Yes.
fighting a two-headed shark.
Yay!
You have it on board. You have it roped up. You have it
did
strung
it.
from the rafters. You're in the middle of the seas, northwest of Oneida, more west than northwest. You're just off the Pearl Chain Islands. Shit, I don't even have the date up, but I think it's the 20th?
It's one of the days.
Alright, well, where do we turn in this bounty?
We're gonna have a day. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's the first mate.
We're at the port right now?
No, you're in the middle of the seas. It is the 20th of Cressessor, 1572. You are, I think, 2 days out? Yeah, you guys are 2 days northwest east. So that makes no sense. You're east-northeast from Oneida, off in the middle of the seas. South of, like, the Pearl Chain Islands, where you have found this two-headed shark.
Yeah, we need to go southwest to get back to where we were.
Getting back to where you want to go.
I'm gonna check my forecaster's cloak to know if we're gonna get into some bad weather, or are we okay?
Your cloak tells you that the weather is going to be normal for the season. However, there's going to be a sharp drop-off in wind, but no precipitation.
Okay. I can handle that. I think we all can.
Oh, that's not good. We could be stuck out here with no wind.
Could be even worse if we have wind and precipitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then the current will just push us.
You know, especially if there are more sharks.
Okay.
We
Well,
sailing in?
Yeah, if she's giving us the all clear, I think we're good to go.
Yep. It does take an additional day to get back to port.
Okay.
It takes exactly 3 days to get back because of the no wind, and the current did indeed push you a little off course.
God, I'm sitting here like I'm missing something. Yeah, not even open the game yet.
I'm assuming the bounty is going to be retrieved back in Oneida at that port.
Yeah, it's the biologist that I was talking to. Although, I don't know if Rob, if you're gonna count this or not, but like, we can't just have the shark. Did we kill it?
Yeah,
we
she-
killed
We
it.
Oh, we
it.
killed
killed
it,
it,
We
but
have the body.
you hauled it up onto deck. You have the
Okay.
body.
Cool. Then I'm gonna try to find some kind of way to transport this thing off the boat and to wherever it needs to go.
How's the condition of the body?
It's a little beaten up. It's a little scorched. It's a little punctured, but it's
do we
not
have any-
completely eviscerated.
Do we have
Does
anybody
the
that
port
could
have
have
a
on the
crane?
3 days?
You can tell it's a
Yeah.
two-headed shark, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have anybody who can, like, taxidermist it and make it look better?
I assume the biologist just wants it as is.
Also,
Yeah.
we don't want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to flay it or anything.
So, does the port have a crane?
I don't think we need one, do we?
Yeah, you're
I mean,
strong.
any port will have a block and tackle, but a block and tackle, and your ships are pretty much equipped with that too, with all the ropes and masts that you have. Like you're
was gonna say,
usually
we
gonna
probably
hoist this.
We can probably just lower it down.
I was
onto
just thinking of something that would swing out over the pier so we could get it onto the pier. That's what I was more worried about.
Pella's got it.
You know?
Also, can we cover this thing if it's not already covered? Because if it's going to be sunny, we don't want the
Yeah.
sun to really speed up that decomposition. I know it's
I
only
mean,
2 days, but
You do have canvas,
3
yeah,
days.
absolutely.
And just put some water on the canvas to keep it moist.
Mm.
Oh man, that probably smells delicious. after 3 days of the sun and moisture and
Ugh.
If I wanted to smell that, I'd go to the brothel back in Oneida.
Good news. That's where we are.
they had one back there.
Every port has a brothel, bro. Come on.
Anyway,
Sailors need to have fun.
gross.
Yeah.
Rob, I think you gave me the out of we're already there, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. And if I can't find a cart, I'm going to find the biologist who tasked me.
Back on track. Thank God.
Perfecto. Yeah. I mean, it's real easy. A couple of days. It's spring. Temperature's not too bad. It didn't get too smelly on a 3-day trip when you guys got back to port. Definitely a cart on the dockside.
Thank
So
God.
transporting it, whether covered or not, totally cool. You can definitely get to the port. You get it to the academy where the biologist was. We're bound back. Shit, what damn day was it? Hang on. Perfect. You get him to the academy in Oneida, just past the dock district, up on the hill, on the edge of the residential district. Bring it there. Knock on the door. One of his assistants answers the door. Now, did you bring it in a cart covered or uncovered?
Uncovered.
So as soon as the assistant pulls back the door, they immediately freak out and jump back with a start, and they go,
That's fair.
"Oh my god, is that what I think it is? Is that a 2-headed shark?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the beast that was around the Pearl Chain Islands?"
It is a 2-headed shark. I don't mean to be vague, but I don't think there would be another one.
There might
If
be?
this one was the one causing problems, then here you have it. Also, I didn't get to say this before, but I think I'm going to bring 2 of the crew with me if no one else wants to go.
Yeah, I want to go.
Hey, who else wanted to go?
I'll go with
Whole
them.
I
crew's
wanna
helping.
go.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
I don't want
Fun.
everyone coming.
We're all.
But
All right, then I will not go.
Yeah.
I will
I
go to the pub and try to play music.
Can I go?
And Pella and I will join him at the pub.
And I'm gonna go to
I
the
wanna
pub
learn
and
about-
try to get a fight.
I want to go because I want to learn about the 2-headed shark.
There you go.
I'm gonna go to the is it governor, mayor,
Minister.
minister. I'll go to the ministers.
That's right. These religious dudes.
So then if I have Prim and Bertram, I'm going to bring 2 other just random crew with me. With
Help you move the body.
Two that have masks on. Yeah. 800 gold's kind of a lot.
So your assistant beckons you in, motions you to a pretty much empty big table, wooden table. That's got parchment paper draped over it. And she says she's gonna go grab the biologist.
Thank
She
you.
dips out, and within 2 minutes, the old Murasian man, out of breath, comes running in and sees a 2-headed shark, and goes, "By the gods, you are quite the efficient man. I give you that. Oh, glory! Look at the specimen.
Well,
Where was it that you found it?
Right where you said it'd be. Thereabouts.
In the ocean.
He is in the water,
ocean.
in case
The water.
any confusion about that. But it was northeast of here and swimming around with a couple other sharks.
Mhm.
It did. So it was swimming in a school.
Kind of. That's what you want to call it.
Was
It
this
seemed
the only
friendly.
one?
Yeah.
The only one that we
Only
saw.
2-headed one.
By we, I mean me and crew. By the way, this is Primrose and this is Bertram.
Hi-oh.
The old Mersian man looks up with a scholarly cap, and he nods his head to each one. He goes, "Greetings, Bertram, Primrose. Enchanted to meet you all. May the gods favor your wins. My name is Professor Nolan."
Can I get you a drink, Professor Nolan? You seem a bit high strung.
Some ether,
He's
perhaps.
super excited. He's he kind of fumbles around in a medicine bag and pulls out his monocle, which kind of looks like a jeweler's ring, and he starts inspecting it. Starts opening up its.
Okay, when he starts opening it up, I'm gonna put a
He's
hand
not cutting.
on his shoulder.
He's not
I
cutting.
know what
into
he's
it yet.
doing, but
Okay.
we're gonna keep a good separation here until we get paid. Well, you can look at it after we get paid. This is a business exchange.
He looks at you immediately. He takes a start. And he goes, "Absolutely. No, I'm sorry." He runs back to his desk, pulls out a key, unlocks his lockbox, pulls out the rest of the 800 gold that he owes you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
I assume it's got to be in some kind of large container.
Hopefully. Just
Or-
hands it to you in a
It's
big old
distributed
pile.
across like a couple purses.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
a purse, gay.
I'll take yours if you don't want it. Then how many bags do I have? How's it split up?
3 purses.
Well, there's you, me, and Prem.
Yep.
Ooh, hit him
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
prejudice.
Does he have any other bags?
He may have a sack somewhere. Yeah.
I'm gonna split it up 8 ways. Is what I'm doing.
I wasn't gonna say it.
You do see a couple of deflated sacks that used to hold potatoes over in the corner.
Oh no, not the deflated ones.
Here on the ship, I'm splitting it up 8
Are they
ways.
flaccid sacks?
7 go to the crew, so everyone gets 100 gold, and 100 goes to ship funds.
Nice.
So before
100
you leave,
me?
though,
But it's going to be on the ship, so whenever you get back to the ship, it will be waiting for you. Except for Prim and Bergstrom. They'll obviously have it right now.
Oh.
so before you
leave,
leave, he's
Yes.
while he's inspecting now, he's gonna like while busy like looking into the thing's mouth and like starting to get skin samples and shit. He's gonna say, "Would you have any business in tracking down additional creatures for me?"
Oh. First, you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Racist people say that.
Yes, but before you go further, I think
Hydrate.
Prim wanted to know more about the shark. So, I'm going to head back to the ship. I will see you tomorrow for more work.
I'm gonna bring this big ass bag of gold back to the ship. Also, before I leave, I look at Prem and I go, "So like you can turn into animals that you've seen, right?" And I look at the two-headed shark. I'm like, Can you turn into a two-headed shark now?
That's a great question. I will mull it over and I can test that theory at another time, but
Excuse me.
I want to learn about
Do
it.
you
Okay.
ask this in front of the biologist?
Yeah.
On a
So the
scale
man-
of 1 to 14, what would you say the CR rating is?
Yeah.
The man who's like starting to like open up the jaws and like put spacers in there so it's propped open because obviously rigor mortis is set in. He overhears you all and says, "If that lady's a druid, she won't be able to turn into this thing if I discern that this is actually indeed a monster. But however, if this is a natural beast, then of course she has all the abilities she should have to turn into this."
Oh my god! And I just start walking out the door. All
How do you
right.
know that, Professor?
As he stands all the way up and he starts putting on the proper safety gear. I'm talking like rubber apron, rubber gloves, and like a face shield that's made of like some kind of like clear membrane. He sees that Bridgestorm's walking out and looks over to Primrose and goes, "So yes, if you're really interested in seeing if you can do this, you might want to come in here and check this out because I'm also curious to know if this was summoned, made, grafted, or this is a natural evolution."
I am also equally fascinated, but I assume if it was summoned, that it would have dissipated once we killed it.
He raises his finger and goes, "Right, if it was summoned and it was brought forth by spirit, but if it was summoned and brought forth from another plane where this is actually a biological creature of monstrosity, then it is by all in the sense of its purposes a natural creature, which means if this is the original, then perhaps it's still a monster. However, if this is not the original and has been birthed by the original, then it is naturally occurring in our ecosystem and could drive the world upside down and be the new alpha predator in the seas."
That's fascinating. It did seem to work well with the other sharks that we had discovered with it. I'm worried that if your theory is correct that it was summoned from a different plane, that means that perhaps the Sahagin have been summoning these.
He immediately lifts up his spectacles and goes, "The Sahagin? You have knowledge of the Sahagin?"
Unfortunately, a little bit, yeah.
He fucking trembles his hand and like motions at like beckons you closer, like, please tell me, what do you know about these merfolk?
Don't do it for free.
This is the name of science. I am more
Good
than
for
happy to
science.
tell him. So can I tell him about our
Science
little
has got
escapade
money.
in the castle?
Absolutely.
I will tell him all I know.
So he contemplates on the details. Asks you all for like specifications, what you've seen, detailed colors, features of them.
Yep, the telekinetic way that they were able to talk to the sharks. Very
and he
important.
absolutely is agog at that detail.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts going
Figured he
on about how the other merfolk that they know of in these seas, and the merfolk are
Oh,
He's dead.
It didn't work. What'd you say?
Dude.
Yeah.
either
Merfolk
by
got him.
returning them. Huh?
Merfolk or what? You cut out.
Oh, merfolk are different than the Tritons, who, both races have been discovered, but the Tritons are native to the deep oceans that literally span the gap between the home continent and the archipelago. The Tritons obviously helped all the first settlers, either by returning them to Katosa or getting them to another ship that was en route to the Olain. However, upon arriving to the Olain, there have been pockets of merfolk that have either attacked settlers or the colonists or other people and have defended certain islands and areas of the sea. However, when the Sahuagin were discovered, they knew they were completely different and more ferocious and didn't lack the communication skills such as understanding common like the merfolk had.
Okay, so there's an undertone here that seems like they're not working together. They're completely separate groups.
Yes.
They just happen to be in the same area and unfortunately are both aggressive.
Yep. Well, after that comment, he does inform you that the Sahuagin fortress and uprising of the Pearl Chain Island is relatively new, and there wasn't believed to be Sahuagin in the area. And the merfolk have been seen mostly in the southeast region of Olain and the northern region of the Olain. They hadn't been discovered any further west.
Well, the Sahuagin themselves told us that they rose their castle here because they felt that humanoid creatures were invading their territory. So I assume they've been here for quite some time. If I remember correctly.
He does agree with that theory. He does agree.
So just deep underwater, and our presence has affected them. And not just them, apparently, according to your stories. Jesus. I haven't even met any other merfolk or Tritons.
He goes on to tell you that the Triton tend to stay in the deep oceans, in the oceans that span the width between the Olain and Katosa, the home continent. As for the merfolk, he does tell you that there is a stronghold somewhere near Daggertooth that lays between Hartwick and Onondaga.
Okay, that seems important to know in case of future interaction. Where was it specifically? I'm gonna write that down.
Off of Daggertooth Island, between the port cities of Hartwick and Onondaga.
Thank you. I would have never spelled that properly. Yeah, gotta have it written down, otherwise it didn't happen.
At this point, he's pulled a tooth, he's taken skin grafts, he's popped an eye out, and he asked for assistance, flopped it over, and has cut down the belly and has started removing guts, entrails, and everything inside, and he's literally scooping the last little bits to get to the bone, the spinal.
Didn't I just drop this off the edge? Is this man going ham right in front of us?
Yeah, I want to learn. I'm learning.
I just found it funny. I don't know if this guy is like, if you guys are in the academy, or if this guy, I just dropped it off with a cart and he just like started going to town outside.
I thought they brought it inside.
Yeah, his office has like the butcher shop feel to the one half of it, and it's on the backside of the academy, and it's where you originally met him, was at
right
this
outside.
office.
Gotcha.
So he moves. He lights a candle and moves this little glass piece in front of it and leans it forward. And what it does is it focuses the lights as he starts like pushing away the membranes and the guts and the inner workings of the shark away from what's left over the spine. As he traces over where the two heads split, and he's really looking over that joint, and he points, and you can he goes, "This right here. This tells me that this was a grafted creature, and this is
No.
made." As he shows you like where the
God damn it.
the two spinal columns separate, there's like this jagged calcified scar over the bone. So he looks at you and he goes, "I'm sorry, you will not be able to turn into this beast, for it is an unnatural thing."
Oh, this poor creature, that must have hurt.
He shrugs and he goes, "Alive, dead, or not, depending on how it is made, you may be right. However, if this was the only one, then we'll never know if it can reproduce." As he starts fumbling through the guts and starting to identify things, he goes, "Maybe there's not even reproductive organs here. Maybe it hasn't got a chance to integrate into the species of the Olane. We may be safe here."
Hmm.
And after 5 minutes of searching, he holds up a pair of white ovals and a large, stringy white stringly bit. He goes, "This is not good. This,
Eggs?
to me, looks like a reproductive organ."
Eggs. Oh, boy. Okay.
Sounds like repeat business.
He prepares a jar and gets some preservatives. As he fills it in, he goes, "I mean, if it was unsuccessful, and most times than none, when I've heard of wizards doing their own experimentations, when they make such a beast or chimera, they typically turn out sterile and are unable to reproduce. So if this was the only one we've killed, you all have killed it, then the reports will stop. But if the reports continue, then yes, the species has now been introduced in our ecosystem and will most likely thrive."
All right, well, the least I can do is keep an eye out for any more two-headed creatures being spotted, and if we find any more, we can eliminate them. Is there any way to see if it's already reproduced from the body, or no?
He shakes his head. He goes, "No, there's no way of telling if this is mated or not."
Shit. That's
Is it a male or a female? Female?
Male.
Male.
Oh, balls. Yeah.
Yeah, well, call me if you need anything. I'm gonna.
Does Prim's
Going back to the
cloak
ship.
warn of Sharknadoes at any point?
I think Prim could.
It could warn of a tornado.
Shark tornado.
A tornado strong enough to carry sharks.
I believe that's just a regular tornado.
Yeah.
I've never experienced one, so I wouldn't.
Oh, they're
With sharks?
fantastic.
Sharks or tornadoes, to be fair. Or
No.
the combination of the two.
I was talking about tornadoes.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the boat.
Dag dog.
Dog. Eh. This is now a sequel to Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim didn't have sharks.
Specific Rimbus.
This is Jaws 5, because they had 4 of them.
So, I mean, for the next part after this, Primrose, unless you have any more questions, he just begins weighing organs and cataloging it and shoving them into jars.
I'll thank him for his time and then look for the rest of the crew.
All right. So I know a lot of people said things before the captain. However, I think the captain's part is going to be quicker. So we're going to resolve the captain going to Minister. And this is Minister Hazim.
Hazayat.
So you arrive in the central courtyard, much like other Merisian port cities where the ministers can be found. They're in these unique courtyards, whether there's an obelisk in the middle, whether there's fountains in the middle. The surrounding courtyard depicts the murals of other gods. There's other Merisians sitting there praying, others talking, others teaching, or
Sounds
others
pretty.
debating philosophy. And obviously the ministers can always be denoted by the turban and feather in their caps as they're sitting. Unlike the other governors and magistrates, there's no cabin boy, there's no hall boy to call on you. You're freely walk in, and you're kind of like all kind of recognized as a captain, as out of place, hat, mask, not looking like a fellow Mauritian. When you approach within 10 paces, the minister waves away his attendees, and he looks to you and he goes, he bows his head. Greetings, Captain. Welcome back to Oneida. How goes your travels?
Man, it goes. I tell
It's
you,
so polite. I love that.
it's we just got a two-headed shark.
A two-headed shark. I've heard of these rumors. They popped up right around the time the Sahagin started to
Fucking
affect
called
trade
it.
within the region. How many of these two-headed sharks did you find?
We only found one, but also we found Sahagin, so there's always that.
My harbor master tells me that you and your mask maiden crew actually made it to the fortress and returned. Is this true?
Sure did.
Yeah.
Captain, what intel can you tell me about this fortress? As he motions you to a pillow.
Well, there was the one front door that we went through, and then there was a bunch of hallways and passages, but overall there was a bunch of slaves, and we couldn't really go down into the
Sunken part.
deeper parts because they were all flooded.
Did you see in your travels, through what part you could see, do they look to be posing a threat to the region? All the rumors say that they are posed to attack.
Yeah, you could say they're a threat. I don't think they're great. They're not good guys, and they're stopping all the travel and trade.
No, of course not. Not if they have been taking slaves of all the ships they have attacked and stopped from sailing through the Pearl Chain Islands. Were you able to rescue any slaves?
Yeah, we rescued two water elves.
And
And some other people, but we dropped them. Actually,
The lizard folk.
I think we
and
still have
those
the elves with us.
hobgoblins? Goblins?
And the winds of Rango Maracas blow through the sails of your ship and flow through the actions and good deeds of you and your crew, Captain.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're good
Hydrate.
guys.
Need. Got it.
He didn't say that.
No,
we're
I'm-
all right.
Bozy.
You guys are good guys.
Wait, is that Arn or is
Shan's
that
fucking lit.
Bjorn is Alex or Arn? I can't remember.
By chance,
I have a bad
the
memory.
last time I did not ask, but did you already have a letter of marquee from another minister?
Many.
Very good.
I
I feel like we have a Meresian
don't know
one.
specifically about
right?
this one.
Do we?
Hand on the top of my head, out of character. Yup, that's how you got land in Chittenango.
Mhm.
You are indeed a captain of the Merisians.
Then yeah, that us.
Can't you
We're
just rifle through
Meresians?
your papers and just be like,
no.
no,
We're
no,
not- the
nah.
captain the captain has a commission of captaincy with the Merisian, but he also holds
Dear Lord.
commissions
For
in
everybody.
2 of the others. And letter of marks. I think you got them all right.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
like Pokemon. He collected them all.
I hold a Maniting.
The minister looks at you and goes, "Well, I have word that a flotilla is en route from Onondaga. It is a ship of the line followed by 2 combat galleons. They should be here within 3 days. It would be beneficial if you would be able to stay, share your intel with these other ship captains of our navy, and perhaps join with them as they go to take siege on the Shahagan.
Probably do that,
Now, upon success and your survival, I would grant you the rank of major within the Meresian naval, and I would grant you 25 acres outside of town.
Another
Oh man, love that.
farm.
Love getting land. It's like one of my things that I enjoy.
Oh, he's basically a real estate agent.
So, are we in agreement, Captain?
Well, no, because we don't sell it. So.
Sure. We
Real estate
will
tycoon.
surely help out where we can.
He nods his head to you and says, then I hope that the winds of Ragnarok that flow through your sails begin to shelter over the navy that shows up, and I bid good success upon you and all your men. I will see you in 3 days. By all means. He pulls out a parchment and starts scribbling out on with a quill and ink. He goes, please stay at an inn of choice. Your room and board will be provided by what we have left in our coffers. We really must alleviate this threat and resume trade, or I feel Ornida will be ripe for the taking by any one of the other nations of treasonous infidels.
So, how long did you say we were doing this thing? Or
I expect the flotilla to be here in 3 days.
Oh, okay. We got some time then.
Hang out for 3 days or find another bounty.
He rolls up the parchment and hands it to you, and he says, this will be good for you and all your officers to stay at any one of the taverns within town. However, your crew, I assume as most captains, you will keep them confined to your ship.
Probably, yeah. If that's where they want to go.
Probably.
They have that right?
Of course, I'm not. He says, of course. I'm not trying to forbade them from partaking in any of the ends or using their own gold to stay in another place. But
oh God, he's
I do not.
I would
I do not
assume that he
try to
wants our
presume
coin.
policies on crews outside of what their captains wish. What you do with your crew is your own as a privateer.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate you.
No, Captain Mask, it is I who appreciates you and the good effort and graces that you have.
Well, then we'll see you. Well, I guess, where are we going to meet you in 3 days?
In 3 days, very clearly, you'll see 3 additional warships show up in this port, and as such, we will have a meeting at before noon here in the courtyard.
Perfect. Sounds good. I'm in. Again.
Very well. Thank you, Captain.
Good.
You have anything else for him?
Nope.
All right. So I know who all was going to the tavern.
Uncle Ben was.
And Fjord and
I think
and
everyone
Bella.
else.
Yeah, pretty much the rest of the cast.
Everybody.
The cast.
The
Everybody.
That's the one.
Yeah. Not gonna
Yeah,
finish
Arn.
it, so.
Arn's looking for a fight.
Arn's always looking for a fight.
I get a beer. How much does that cost me?
So I mean, you've been here before. You've played at one before, so I'm assuming you want to come back to the same one.
Yeah. I'm going to the bartender, grabbing one, tipping well, and going up to my satyr buddy. So I'm gonna grab 2 drinks.
4 copper.
Okay. So I'll do 5 copper for the tip.
The satyr's in the middle of his notebook, scribbling away.
I just bring him a drink, and I ask him if he wants to go again.
He looks up at you and he goes, my jaunty fellow friend. goodness, you're back in port again.
Jaunty!
How does somebody like you grace the port
Jaunty!
city of Oneida when it is in such a disheveled state? You seem a well-off traveler, friend.
Ah, well, my nephew hooked up with this rascally gang of fantastic sailors, and we've been running around. And
Have you run as far as Tone Island?
I don't think that I have personally. What's on Tone Island?
Well,
Tones of things.
on the west side is the port city of Tiny Yard, Elven port city, and I'm told on the east side there is a Deergunnian archaeological digging up things.
That sounds familiar.
And what's so interesting about that?
Well, I have a cousin there helping out the archaeologist. I didn't know if maybe you've stopped by and seen any of that.
The Stater!
You say you're from around and been places.
We did!
Ah, well, I also have a terrible memory, and I wrote a song about a two-headed shark.
A two-headed shark? Are you talking about the ones that have been seen by sailors off the Pearl Chain Islands?
Ah, yes, we recently returned from hunting and killing one, and it is now being studied.
Good gracious. Just one? How many are there?
We don't know.
Well, I have no idea. There was a pack of sharks, but one of them had two heads, and killed all of them, and took the two-headed one.
The Bard College of Winterfell. Is that where Uncle Ben went?
Hello?
Hello.
With your information.
He says he goes, well, I guess I will follow your lead into this song.
And I sing a song about a two-headed shark.
Oh, is he gonna roll performance?
It's slow.
I don't know why I pictured it to the melody of Piano Man, but I did.
Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay. Do you need a roll?
No, you need to sing it. You need to sing it right
You
now.
got a song, go for it.
Start to finish.
Ooh.
Guaranteed nat 20 if you sing a whole fucking song.
I do not have an actual. Adam, do not have. I can't write music or
It
something.
also has to be the length of free
Don't
verb.
worry, I got you,
Yeah,
Adam.
11 minutes.
Next week, I got you, Adam. I'm gonna write you a song.
I appreciate that.
Hi, diddly dee. A pirate's life for me.
You're
Guys, I'm
literally
literally
banned from
going,
helping out
We're
any
not
song.
pirates!
Yep, and remove.
The AI chat can write you a song.
AI chat?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Chat G.
Alright, so that's my thing. That's what I do.
G
That's how I
something.
spend my time.
There's an AI that they're talking about.
All right, you
That's a
play
good
your song.
performance,
Arn.
Pretty good.
I'm going
Pretty
to
fucking good.
get the bartender's attention, buy myself a beer, talk to this lady to impress her about me surviving the inside of the
Oh no.
the mermaid palace that we went to destroy, and capturing this wonderful two-headed shark, and see if Arn can't get lucky and buy her whatever she wants to drink.
Pay me 2 copper for your beer, and roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh, persuasion.
Ah, it's one of his strong suits.
Give her the bimbus.
What's it gonna be? I believe in you, Arn.
That's perception.
Can I so while he's doing that to give him disadvantage, can I be pinching his butt with mage hand?
That's
That would
pretty
be
far.
advantage, I think you mean.
I'm pinching his butt, not her butt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm advantage.
Hey, persuasion.
I mean, you absolutely can.
Performance, right?
All right, yeah. So I'm using mage hand to pinch him and give him disadvantage on persuasion.
Don't
I
worry,
was doing it
doesn't
hard.
need it. El Riz.
I can't wait to hear this. I
Can
can't
you
wait.
quickly link Mage Hand in the chat? I want to make sure if it's got verbal or somatics.
Verbmatics.
It's got them both.
Yep.
Arn,
I'm far enough away that I could say it under my breath,
30
right?
feet. 30 feet.
do you have subtle spellcasting?
I do not. I'm
That
not.
doesn't mean he's gotta fucking shout it.
It's too
No, it doesn't mean it has a
far.
shout out, but I will have Barrett roll me a perception check.
He's too far though, right? Oh.
Why you gotta be so perceptive?
Because it's
Oh.
literally
Good at
touching
perception.
his ass.
Arn, as you lay down your best game upon this lovely lady with the such tale that you have chosen, you do feel quite the pinch. I mean, we're talking a pinch that can do 5 pounds of pressure between its two fingers.
Ow.
And it's enough to throw you way off your game. However, you absolutely know that Fjord just got done casting something.
As I
Oh, it was
put
from,
my
I
hand
thought it was
behind
Uncle
my back,
Ben. Oh, I'm such a goober.
I give Fjord the middle finger
it's
and
so
keep on
mean.
going with the conversation.
Oh,
with
she's not amused, and as you've given a reaction, as much as you could hold it back, whether or not you yipped, yelled, immediately jerked, or whatever you did, she immediately knows something happened. Definitely saw a spectral hand, and she is trying to stifle her own giggle and mirth.
Does that help him?
I tell her that one of my sailing buddies is trying to pull a prank.
Okay.
And
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, I'm not going to let him ruin our wonderful conversation.
So would have Uncle Ben have noticed this yet, or am I still in the middle of my two-headed shark song?
I don't think Fjord's the one who ruined it.
You're on a raised platform. You absolutely notice this.
She laughed.
All right. Well,
That's gotta be a
if
good
I've completed
sign,
my
right?
11 minutes of Freebird-esque two-headed shark song, I'd like to switch to something more sultry.
I'm not writing you an 11-minute song.
Sultry.
9.5 minutes of
Fucking 4-minute lute solo in the middle.
Yeah.
God damn.
And if I can, during my singing, I would like to give him bardic inspiration.
Sweet.
Like weave it into the song.
You heard it. He's gonna weeb it in.
Do it.
As
do it.
the song changes and Arn, you
Ooh.
feel this sense overcome you that you're inspired. You feel like you can do anything. You can, whatever Uncle Ben just linked in the chat is applying to you right now. She's still kind of laughing at you. She doesn't look at all into it. Whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
you did say trying to get lucky. It doesn't look like you're getting lucky. It looks like she's just biding her time and like entertaining the idea that you're sitting here spitting game. As this is happening, you absolutely feel your wallet or purse lift from your person.
I grab the guy behind me.
It's Pella.
I put him in a choke lock.
Roll to grapple. Pella may oppose grapple.
This is wonderful.
Plus my bardic inspiration, which is a D6.
Oh, boy.
D8, sorry.
Oh, D8.
What
Oh
are they
man.
doing?
Roll one.
Oh, full 8.
Damn. That's not what I wanted you to use my bardic inspiration for, but I approve.
Not at all. Dang it.
Sam, I'm gonna let you take this one since you
Yep.
I grabbed the coin purse from Pella and tell him, don't ever do this again. Or we'll go back. Or we will go. Or we'll go back to how we started to meet.
No.
Okay. Pella, get over here. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
We're working on skills here. It could be helpful against the Sahagin, possibly.
What?
It's always a good thing to remember and call to mind. It's useful. It doesn't have to be illegal. So, all right, Pella, we'll work on it. We'll get better next time.
You better
Okay.
shoot.
And
Uh-huh.
then we sit down and drink.
The woman looks at you, Arn, and she says, "Your fellow crew members have quite the humor about them. They must not take you very seriously, especially such a strong man as yourself to have supposedly make it back from the Sahuagin fortress."
I don't understand why they don't take me seriously. I win them so much money. So
You win the money in
I
what?
haven't lost a fight yet.
Persuasion
You-
+5 now.
You've never lost a fight. And what fights are you partaking in?
Well, I have beaten the champion of
Clean off.
uh, of the back alley champion. And then I tell her the name. Yep, I tell her the name, and then at the top of the ranks of the um beach beach brawls.
Back alley
Ready to
champion
be-
and
I promise
Beach
I
Brawls.
ready to beat that champion. He's just afraid to fight me because he knows how strong I am,
Ooh.
and he's gonna squeal like a little piggy.
I can't, it's too easy. I
She goes,
can't.
"You've beaten the champion in Dairy Cane. Isn't that an elven city on Numako Island?"
Yeah,
Ooh, she knows
There-
her.
She looks at you and she
Areas.
goes, "Well, that seems a very unfair fight. You against a scrawny elf."
well, not when he was hopped up on drugs.
Meth.
Yeah, meth, pretty much. The chronic.
What drug is this?
A drug that will kill a human within hours. Who needs it? I'm all natural. As I move my hand down my body.
Yucky.
Seductively.
Yes, very seductively.
I haven't drank enough for this.
Yucky.
Mm-hmm. Back alley. I heard it too. Oh, God. I can't wait to hear what she says.
To what are you referring to? The drug that is found in Brockport?
Possibly?
What is the name of said drug then?
I don't know the name of the drug. I don't use drugs. I don't need it.
Drugging.
So why learn the name of it if I don't need it?
She holds up a thin, rolled up cigarlo with a wooden smoking tip, and she goes, "Do you partake in tobacco?"
I vaguely know.
What does it do?
It gives you a nice head high and relaxes you. It's best enjoyed outside in the sun. Would you care to join me on a walk?
She gonna,
Sure.
like... She gonna try to...
She's heard the money and she's
will,
in.
I will partake with you.
She does produce a second. She pays the bartender, and
I don't remember what these
gets
things
up
are
and allows you to lead her out of the tavern.
Well, I stick
Ooh.
my hand out and let her put her hand around her arm around my arm, and I open the door for her so she can walk out so I can check the look as she's walking out.
Can I pinch his butt on the way out?
I mean, if you got the spell slots. Oh no, it was a cantrip. So yeah, absolutely.
Yep, I'll pinch his butt on the way out, and when he turns around, I'll wink at him.
Arn.
Yep, I give him the finger again.
So as you open up your hand for like her to take it in or like hold your hand, she just hands you the second cigarlo, and walks out and lets you, see the behind, and enters the street. But at this point, she kind of takes the lead and like, starts walking down the side of the street. She lights up hers and hands you over the round oil lighter to allow you to light yours.
Okay.
Yes,
I like mine.
All right, give me a quick con save.
A con save. Okay.
Oh.
As you take your first puff, it's actually quite nice. The taste is quite pleasant as the smoke bellows in around the inside of your mouth. It's not sharp at all. It doesn't actually burn. You kind of hold it for a minute as you kind of watch her as she just. You do the same, and sure enough, like the top of your head, like feels light. Like you feel like your neck is relieved as there's like no weight on your shoulders as like everything gets just a shade brighter as just the top of your head just feels like this fuzzy light feeling as you guys begin walking down the street. And she says to you, she goes, as she takes between drags, she goes, tell me more of these fights that you've been in.
Oh, just
Am I the
beach
only one who's
brawls,
suspicious?
back alleys. Guys come to fight me. They call me a no man, and then I show up, and then I beat the living crap out of them, and then they know who I am. I win lots of money for my friends because I can't bet on myself. So.
Yeah, I don't have any information about tobacco.
So I live vicariously through all my friends.
Is he just gonna keep going until Rob?
She goes, oh, it sounds like a very solemn lifestyle. Do you do anything else but fight?
Well, we did try to do like a show, like a traveling show of me fighting another friend and just like more of like a dinner play. You know, if you go and sit at an amphitheater and you watch a
Where is he going with this?
a play. Sort of like a fighting play. You got the good guy, you got the bad guy, you do some smack talking, slapping around each other, and then you get into a little fight, and then one wins and one loses, and people cheer and they kind of like it.
She goes, how utterly barbaric.
But it's fun. People enjoy it.
It's fun.
But to what advancement does it do for the humankind, or for any civilization?
Meresian.
Matter.
That's right.
Fucking
Fucking
it
Meresian.
provides
I forgot where we were.
laughter, fortitude. What would a regular play supply if you just went and sat at a theater and watched a play or an amphitheater and listened to somebody sing?
Do they
That
do
doesn't
that
supply
here?
anything.
The story would have a moral. It would have a teaching lesson. People would understand a greater thing outside of their own dreary lives.
Well, this story is good always conquers evil.
And I certainly presume you think you're the one who is good.
Yes, of course.
She's gonna try to convert you.
As she leads you around another corner and you're walking
are you
past
gonna
some
get beat
storefronts
up?
here, suddenly there's a pottery broke as a Meresian storms out from a storefront, immediately crosses over the street to you and looks at the woman and goes, Masala, who is this? Who is this that you walk through? And immediately the woman looks aghast. He goes, oh, I don't know. This knave just thought he could escort me home. He took one of my cigarlos.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
A cigarlo.
A sequelo.
Did not take, was given.
Cigarillo.
I knew this was a
You are about
setup.
to die, my friend. Goodbye.
He grabs her by the wrist and pulls her away from your side and immediately like steps to block you from her. And he sees you eye to eye and he goes, I do not know what tide that brought you in, but you surely should be carried out by the sea. Who are you to walk the land of the Meresians? What god do you pray to? Tell me now, tell me that you are some infidel dog and I will gut you in the street.
I don't pray to any god.
Oh, dude.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Get that character sheet ready, buddy.
Yeah. Next week.
Give me a deck save.
Heathen.
It's one thing he's very dexterous.
Oh.
Now
I'm
we're
not
getting into
very
the real
dexterous.
back alley fighting.
Hang on, my client just reloaded.
Dad alley fights.
Oh yeah.
Love it. Wonderful.
I'd watch that YouTube channel.
We should have kept a better eye
I'm
on
surprised that none of my buddies followed me to make sure that I wasn't going to get into trouble.
Nah, man.
He
You
pushed
get
your
him. You
butt as
were
you walked out.
winning.
Yeah, we thought you were getting lucky, buddy. We were all there to support you. We helped you to get to where you are. Never forget that.
When
Never
does
forget
Arn
that.
ever get lucky? Okay.
You live vicariously through your friends.
No, one day
I
you
couldn't tell
might.
if he was saying vicariously or
Well,
bicariously.
the rest of us will get lucky, yeah, and then you'll live through us. Absolutely.
There is no
Here's the
Arn
lesson,
getting
talk
lucky
shit back.
ever.
You can't say we don't support you and then turn around and say, "Where are you?" when we let you do what you want to do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
you
that's
wanted to get
that's a you
laid.
thing.
You're right.
I bodily inspired you.
None of us want to watch you get laid.
If you wanna blame
just
anyone-
don't get laid.
Blame yourself.
Blame Rob. It's him versus us.
Yep.
That's not how
Oh,
that works.
him versus us.
That is not how this works.
Oh, you die.
Ouch.
I have to win D&D.
Never gonna win it.
We're gonna go back to calling DMs referees now, Rob.
Very well. What's your thackle? The dagger hits you, Arn. You take 7 piercing
This dude
damage.
just
How would
straight
you
up
like to
fucking
respond to being
stabbed him?
stabbed in the middle of the city streets now?
No, I'm going to hit him twice.
All right.
He's gonna kill this man.
You
He
may
might.
attempt to
I
hit
bet
him.
he might.
Curb stomps him, just like
Yeah, that
right
might
there.
hit.
I don't know if non-lethal works in this situation.
There is
26 is
no
going to hit.
non-lethal.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right.
He's gonna get a
Here's the
kick
second
out of
hit.
Oneida.
That's going to hit.
Ooh. Ooh.
And I'm going to action surge.
Well, hang on. We weren't in combat, so I don't know if you want
Oh.
to do that now or roll initiative.
Oh, I'll roll initiative.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Where was that whenever I needed it?
Yeah,
You
and
need
you
it
didn't
now?
click on your
Yeah,
token.
you need it during initiative because I think you're about to get jumped, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 22. Yeah.
This bitch planned it.
All right. You've been
Ah.
stabbed. You punched him twice. Combat has begun. What is your next move?
I'm going to hit him again.
All
I
right.
can't see anything. That's sad. I'm not there, so it makes
Ooh.
sense. But still. Uh-oh.
Do I have something for this?
Uh-oh.
Nope. Keep going. You barely connect.
Take that. And now I'm going to action surge.
Ooh.
Quick question to the bard. Since he uses bardic inspiration, he still has it, or did it get used?
No. It got used. He only keeps it if he fails.
Gotcha.
There.
Holy crap.
All right. He staggers, but he's still standing.
Okay.
He's literally getting jumped. Holy shit. You can't mention money to somebody and then follow them out. Not safe.
Oh wow. Miss. As one of the cronies comes up beside you.
They're all just gonna stab him? What is he? Julius Caesar? Seizure. I'm having a seizure.
17 to hit.
Yep.
You were stabbed for 3 piercing.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oof.
Jeez.
9 piercing.
Really hope this
Okay.
ends well.
$19 to hit.
Yep.
9 piercing. Your turn.
I'm going to hit the main guy twice, and then I'm going to second wind. That doesn't hit,
Miss.
and that doesn't hit either.
Nope, it misses.
And second wind. 10 plus my fighter level. So 10 points.
Can I let Pella know to go trail Arn and see if he can steal his purse again? Actually, no, I won't do that because he'll die. I won't do that. Never mind.
All right. Good to go, Arn?
Yep.
All right. Crew follows up. Stab for 6. A miss. Another stab for 6.
Okay.
Is this happening in the middle of the day?
Yeah, oh yeah, middle of the day, in the middle of the street. White man getting ganged up by 4 Merisians.
Wow.
7 stabbing. Yep. All
Yep,
because he
already
said he
did.
doesn't. Obviously, because he said he didn't worship a god and was immediately stabbed. So, Arn, your turn.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Oh no.
What? Oh no!
I'm done.
So both crews miss. The swashbuckler that you're fighting. He's gonna stab you with the dagger. Go for the rapier. Both those hit. Total of 20.
I'm down.
All right.
With
As you go down,
with a death roll.
you went down at 8.
I had 18.
All right, so yeah, you go down to 8, and then the 12 hits, so you're down to 0, no death roll.
Okay.
So you fall, you go unconscious, you're incapacitated, and you are bleeding out. Do not give me a death save, but yeah, you are off the board now. Back at the tavern.
All right.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Oh, sorry, is that not the right song?
It's never the right song.
They don't know
Two-headed
it.
shark, do 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 do. Two-headed shark. I was trying to make something up on the spot. And
That's
this is the
not made
reaction
up.
I get.
You didn't make that up.
So much for role playing.
You're
You
no
saying
Sam Riegel.
Baby shark.
I will never.
I'm also
be-
not there to react.
Yeah, I won't.
Nor am I.
I'm tapping my foot.
How do
All
I
right,
do
fine. I don't know. I sing a jaunty tune.
Yeah, I'm drinking beer. I mean, I imagine we didn't hear any of that, right? Because they probably walked a
Yes.
block or two.
Oh yeah, no, they absolutely. You saw him go out the front door, turn the corner, walk past, and go down the street out of sight.
Yeah,
Well,
that guy's
I mean,
that guy's getting lucky.
yeah, right. I mean, he looks like he needs at least 3 minutes.
Yep.
That's fine.
No.
No. I'm literally like, there's no reason for Uncle Ben to leave. The last 3
Yeah.
days I spent in port, I did this. So
Well, I'm gonna turn to Pella and be like,
I
Pella,
wish
is
to
there a
engage
special
via
someone in your
whisper.
life? Some little goblin lady who's, got your heart.
Roll.
He looks at you and he goes, I don't have any special lady. Jesus, before you all picked me up, I just took whatever cheap floozy I can get in any port call we made.
He was gonna say slut.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh!
Avoid, Rob.
How do
Well, Pella, I would encourage you not to talk like that. That is, that's demeaning and discriminatory towards other peoples. But
That's what they were.
GM. Okay.
He's probably not
We've-
wrong. So, yeah.
We've literally done the
You're probably
Boblin the
right.
Goblin thing, though.
Yep, you're probably right, Pella. You're probably right. Well, I don't know what.
We can probably go a block over, and I'll find you some floozies right now.
Oh, I'm good. My heart was taken from me a long time ago. So.
Oof.
ER.
And he misses
You got the scars to prove it?
Actually, yeah, and I show him a scar from that night when some pirates came in and killed my wife.
He pulls down his tunic and shows you the brand of a letter P on his left pec of goblin pec that it is. But then he also shows that over his heart there's like three slashes that come down and another single slash that goes through all those three. And he goes, "See, that's when I most misspoke how to turn. That's with the Captain Delicate. That white dragonborn that Captain Mask slayed."
You get that from him?
He points to the crisscross three scars and he goes, "Yep." And he points to the letter P and he goes, "And I got that from a bunch of imperialists."
Oh, no fun. Yeah, I'm new to these islands. It's this is all experience for me. I'm learning a lot. Apparently, a lot of what I used to do used to be bad. So I'm trying to fix that up. Yeah. You and me, Pella, we'll make it through this place. We'll make it through all right.
I cannot for the life of me.
And hey, maybe you'll get lucky someday, just like I bet Arn is right now. He's probably getting some back alley fighting of his own.
Nope. I can't fucking do it.
Barrett, I feel so bad. Nothing. So. Oh man.
He's only taking a little damage. He's fine.
He's only a tiny bimbus.
I mean, that guy's so good at grappling
I can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Bill, did you take all of the money back to the ship?
I took the bag that you gave me.
So 100.
Yeah, I brought 100 back.
Okay.
But
I would have hoped I've made it to the ship in this time.
No.
Absolutely.
And
yeah, that's the extent of our conversation and time. We just spend maybe another hour or so and drink away and head back to the ship to see how things are going.
All right.
So like I was saying, I'm gonna, as I head back after the whole shark
I can't
thing,
figure this
I'm going
out.
to drop neat little 100 gold bags on everyone's bunk or rack or whatever they're sleeping in at the time. Yeah, and then how many crew do we have?
108.
108.
Piss. Well, I'll take 8 out of my share, and I'll just give each one of them a gold piece.
Wait, didn't you get 200 earlier?
Thank you.
No.
For betting?
Yeah, but that's my money.
Out. Google was no help.
My money.
I'm not a stealthy woman in any sense of the word.
Primrose.
Yeah.
As you're walking back from the academy, you swing by the main street, head down to the dock district, and as you're leaving where it looks like the grog district and the merchant district meet, you see 4 Meresians pulling along, holding up in all 4 hands, a Arn whose head is just hanging and dripping blood, and they are walking their happy asses to the minister's courtyard.
Okay, I'm gonna start yelling, hey, you have one of my men, what are you doing?
Oh. Okay. They immediately stop in their tracks, holding the limp arm, and they look at you, and they go, "This is one of your crew members, this heathen.
Yes, this heathen is one of mine. Yes.
He has paid the ultimate price for his insults against our god, for he is a non-worshipper. We are taking him to the minister for cleansing."
I gotta take him from you.
Okay. Let me prepare the map.
Whee! Yeah, I finally get to see what this place
So,
looks like.
as you say that you have to take him from them, they're gonna drop him,
Okay.
and they're gonna go. Their hands are gonna go towards their belts. So, if you have something prepared, I will let you do it now as a surprise.
I'm gonna say, whoa, I
Real
didn't
quick,
say I want
guys,
to fight. I just gotta take his body. I gotta show it to my captain.
Well, that's not how they took it. So, roll initiative.
That's fine.
Be right
I
back.
don't need
I gotta
them
go
to
grab
take
some
like
stuff.
I'm literally gonna say not interested in fighting you. You already killed one of my men. I need to take him back to my captain. I'm not gonna go for any weapons.
The one with just the vest stands up straight, and you can tell that he's got like a purple mark beginning to form on his face, and on his exposed ribs.
I can take a guess where that came from.
Yep, and he says, "He is not dead. We have patched his wound. He is still breathing, but we will take him to our minister for cleansing. He is a heathen. I ask you, as a fellow one of his crew members, what god do you follow?"
I've spoken to Meresians before. Which ones do I recall, if any?
This is a vague question that I cannot remember which ones you have been told either in passing.
Well, the nice lady who, when I said fate, she mentioned, like,
Tupu?
was it Tupu? That sounds familiar, but I don't know if that was to me.
What's their big one? Because I know we've all been in the presence of someone who's.
Oh, what was the one on that
Pataki's the biggest one.
What was the one that had the mural?
The mural would be Pyru.
Okay, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna say Pyru. The Reclaimer, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Upon you issuing his name, each one of the lesser crew member return their daggers as the other guy puts his, only had his short sword like halfway out the scabbard, and he fucking throws it back into his scabbard.
Thank God. I
The
wouldn't
one
have won.
that's bruised up takes a step forward and goes. He looks you square in the eyes, and his eyes are like not bulging out of his head, but they're unblinking. And
That's
he
fair.
goes, he looks at you and he goes, "You need to reclaim this one's lost soul better than. For he is a wayward son. If he is going to follow the Milesian path, I expect that you will be on your pilgrimage back in no time. Is this true?"
He needs a lot more reclaiming than you could understand.
Oh no,
his dick.
I pretty clear of where he stands. He is on a path that will lead him to his own torment. We wish that he would be saved. But when the cleansing happens to this world, of course, only the Meresians that follow the true gods will be able to survive.
Well, then it's a kindness that you are willing to take him to your minister despite him being a heathen, and I appreciate that.
And that is what the cleansing is for. Obviously, his life is on a broken chain path, but only the teachings of Haranga will keep him on such a righteous path that he will lead to recollection in the coming years of the fire that will cleanse this whole world.
I don't think he's quite earned the cleansing quite yet, but as I said, I do have to take him back to my captain. He's unwell, and I have to make sure he's patched up. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. Clearly he's caused you trouble, and if you need healing, I'm more than happy to give it, but I gotta take him back. I'm sorry.
He touches his bruise on his side that makes him visibly wince. He says, "This is nothing in service to our gods, but I will release him back to you. However, I expect that when you are done with his pilgrimage, that you come back to Oneida and you come seek me out. My name is Naka."
Naka, I am Primrose, and I appreciate your help with him.
It is no matter. I understand that he must be a lout, and you must have your hands full. We will release him back to you.
Thank you so much.
And they step aside.
Alright, how were they dragging him before? Just by his limbs?
All four of them were like holding him up by his limbs and carrying him.
Alright, well, this might take me a while, but I'm gonna grab him by his arms and start pulling. I don't want to transform in front of these people.
All right. Justin.
Yeah.
I had whispered you some things, so you will roll me a D100, please.
Oh boy. The Reclaimer. Apparently, that's my god
I'm
now.
fucking up rolling D100.
I have to remember that.
That's perfect. You do beat mine. On the way back from the ministers, heading down the street, you do see the familiar backside of your loyal crew members. A elf trying her damnedest to fucking buddy drag Arn.
Are you talking?
Oh shit.
What happened?
Someone left.
Was it Justin's mic who?
Hello?
Hey?
Hello?
Yeah, you're here. Hello.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Justin, yes. So you were walking back from the minister's courtyard. You do find upon Primrose struggling to carry Arn down the street back towards the dock district.
Please help.
Walk up to her. What happened here?
Please help. I have to reclaim the heathen.
Yeah.
He's so heavy.
Yeah. Well, let me help you.
Back on the docks and back on the ship, Slate is there, Britchstorm is there, the other Woodfins are there, and you guys bring... I'm sorry, Slate's not there.
Where's Slate?
No, Slate's there.
I thought Slate was
Yep.
there.
No,
I dropped off the gold and then I left.
yeah, Slate has been here, Slate has left, he dropped off gold, Britchstorm's here, so Britchstorm, you're there when the Captain Prim show up with a unconscious Arn between the both of them.
That's about the response I expect. Meh. Eh.
I've seen this before.
Help.
I have to go potty.
I don't think you're gonna get anything out of him.
Prim,
Rob,
Captain, anybody?
What's up?
Is my shit breaking up?
Sometimes.
Damn it.
Am I awake now or?
Well, so
Hang on,
you've
Rob.
just been carried on board. Wait, what?
So real quick, Billy didn't know you were talking to him. He's going to the bathroom right now. So
Oh yeah, no,
He did
okay,
say
if
he
you
had to
give him a
pee.
minute, if you can swap back to him.
right, yeah, because this is gonna be Billy, Justin, and Shannon with an unconscious Barrett.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna mute my mic then. So. No, I'm in my room and I'm on a blow up mattress and it's putting a lot of noise on the microphone.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Was that your dog too?
My
I didn't hear a
dog.
dog.
Oh, do you not have a dog? Whose dog was Justin? Was that your dog I could hear before?
No,
Yeah.
it was probably Lady.
Yeah, it was lady.
Lady.
Nope, My
Really?
dog's been quiet.
Oh,
Yeah.
unless.
Well, my dog's been asleep under my feet the whole night too.
Sam, you have a.
My dog's snoring, so that's.
What
I've
the fuck?
gone insane, everyone.
Oh,
I heard the dog too.
I heard one earlier.
The dog definitely made a noise.
Do I have any items for this goober? I haven't. Can I start on Arn with the healer's kit?
Bill said, yeah, he's fine. He doesn't have anything to say about the situation. I assume he's just kind of like. He said he's seen this before. So.
You may start on the healing.
Thanks. Bless you. Boop boop. How do I do this? Uses a resource, has an attack. Has an attack. Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
I don't know how to use it.
Everybody good?
Do I just have to like roll for it, or is this just something that takes time?
Healer's kit? No, it it automatically would stable him, and like he is bleeding a little bit, but he is steady and breathing.
He's just out cold.
He's out cold and completely like ragdoll.
Yeah, boy. All right. Well, I'll bring out the bandages for whatever's bleeding.
Probably those stab wounds.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
This man's
'Cause
been stabbed.
That's what normally bleeds is stab wounds.
I'm a doctor.
I just pictured you walking out of there. What are you gonna do? Stab me? Says man who was stabbed.
All he had to do was make one up. Oh.
It's not
I
like
can
get
honestly
stabbed
say I
every
would have
day.
done the same thing he did.
Yeah. Yeah, I get why. Well, I mean, I would like to hear the whole story from Arn. Because all I did was walk into an unconscious Arn and 4 dudes. So that, it could mean lots of things.
Is this the recruiting incident all over again? Get him up.
Slap, slap, slap.
Arn, you will wake up aboard the Masked Maiden.
Okay, hold it. I'm trying to read something real quick.
Now I have to see who the fuck.
Let me know when I've made it back there.
Beep, beep.
I want it.
No, there's
I
not.
want it. As I wake up, I must have it. I need it. I definitely need this in my life.
You, are you good? What are you yelling about?
Nothing. I'm gonna kill
So,
that guy.
Are you
Gonna
able
kill
to
him.
tell us what the fuck happened and why I walked on into you being carried away by 4 random Eregians?
Yeah. The fucking woman.
There was no lady among them.
There was. I'll let you know that now. And you can talk to Fjord, Uncle, and
Uncle Ben.
the goblin.
And Benjamin.
Yeah,
Uncle
and
and
Goblin.
Benjamin.
Yes, it's two
295
separate people.
from Scout
I'm
Trooper
obviously
5. What
one
the
is my
fuck?
stage name.
Who done it?
And obviously, Uncle is
Probably
your first
Arn
name.
starting fights.
For fucking sure.
That's what Prim would assume.
So they'll know that I walked out of there with a woman. She fucking walked me to a back alley, got me a little high off of this cigarella that the fucking Marisians smoke. I want to burn this city to the
Oh,
ground.
I didn't take you for someone who would try the tobacco. I remember when I think it was Fjord was checking how much it costs. Either Fjord or Alex tried to check how much.
That was Fjord.
It was Fjord and Uncle Ben. We were getting all the trade information.
But I didn't figure
Fjord,
you wanted to try
sure.
it, especially since you want to keep your head straight for fights and whatnot.
You know what? Every now and then you try things, never doing it again.
You did it for a pretty lady, didn't you?
Hell yeah, I did it for a pretty lady. Now you know that there was a lady. See,
Wait,
boom.
we actually never clarified. Was she good looking?
Yeah, she was good looking.
DM,
we never
please
clarified.
deconflict.
Details?
I think that's more on Barrett, on what he finds attractive.
Yeah, can you describe her?
Agreed.
I wouldn't go that far.
Arn says that he doesn't go for anything less than a 7. So.
Oh, good. The reading
A
scale.
deployment 7?
No, not a deployment 7. A real 7. These muscles can get anything as I keep on flexing. But I'm...
Got you 4
Are
dudes.
you just having this conversation with Primrose flexing?
Yes, exactly. This city is right for the taking.
I'm gonna start tightly bandaging him.
Oh. Hey, it's a little too tight, but I know you like it tight, so that's okay.
I'm gonna punch him.
What does that mean?
So, can you fill in the blanks from pretty lady to 4 dudes stabbing you?
4 dudes, dude with the big sword, probably the one that has the most bruises and looked a little worn for the taking of the other 3.
Okay.
Boyfriend, I don't know, jumps me, starts a fight, and his buddies helped him out, and then there I am. And they asked me what god, and I told them I don't worship a god. And then they pulled their knives out and started stabbing me. Because I don't worship a god.
Flick his forehead and say, "We are in Meresian territory, and you're really gonna announce that?"
Come on, I'm from my home country. Even worships gods, and I don't worship theirs.
And I respect that. They don't.
Well, they need to get over themselves.
You could have picked anyone. We've heard a bunch. Like every time we talk to a Meresian, they literally spout off some god. You could have just picked one.
I look at you and I'm like, do you think I remember any of them?
I'm gonna furrow my brow, put my hand on my forehead, and just say, "Nope, you're right. That was asking too much."
If I cared to remember any of them, I would.
Okay.
But
the next time that we go out in a Meresian territory, is there a utensil or a tool in this town where I can write something on his hand, the name of a god, any god from here?
Absolutely.
Can we do that for him?
Hey, I'm the biggest tool you got.
That works on so many levels. That is the fucking funniest thing ever tonight.
Because I have to be the one to reclaim your soul now. Thanks for that. You riled them up something fierce because they were ready to jump me too.
No. Well, you should have gave him a god name, so being that I see you're not worse for wears, you probably did, because I know you, Prim. You do well. You remember things a whole lot better than I do.
Well, if you want, we can study up on Meresians together, but I highly doubt that's something you want to do.
You just gave me a headache. You just I'll make you a deal. You work out with me. We'll do some studying.
I'll take you up on that.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you that
Probably gonna
I'll be
work
any
out till I
good,
throw up.
but I'll try.
Yeah, well, me and my squiggly arms will try to keep up with you as well.
Okay. I'll see you in the morning then.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
6 a.m.
That's the time you get back to the boat.
I'm gonna
What?
die.
Prim and Arn.
Oh, after everything's all done.
Yep.
All
At
right.
the tail end of this conversation.
Pick a god, any god.
Well, then I suppose
Oh.
I'll just go about my business. Oh, everyone got your money, right? All of you?
No, I don't know if I made it back to the boat yet.
As far as I know, the tavern boys have not.
Yeah, because we left an hour after that, probably maybe 2
Okay.
hours.
I mean, it would have taken me a while to drag his ass over here.
No, the captain found you.
No, I just want to make sure you guys are all aware of it. So you don't miss out on free money.
Free money. I'm back at the computer
Wait,
now.
how much did you hear about from the biologist? How long did you stay?
I left right after Birch left.
Oh, that was
He took
like,
his money and dipped out. I
Yeah.
took all the rest. And then I saw you nerding it up with the academy
Nerds.
professor.
Okay, well, fun fact, we might have to keep an eye out for more two-headed sharks, depending on, if they got mixed together before, if they might be able to reproduce, is what I'm trying to say.
So you're saying this is sanctioned genocide?
What if we bring one back alive? Will he pay more?
No, we had that shot and it didn't work out.
Well, if we find another one,
They
it's
might, yeah.
another one.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
want another one.
Oh,
He
but
wanted
he
that
might
one.
have more work for us.
Well, I'm going back tomorrow to figure that out.
Hmm.
And
I didn't want to be wandering around with 800 gold for very long in a city I don't particularly care for.
yeah,
Yeah, I fucking
and
hate
now
this
we know
place.
it's pretty safe to just stay on the boat.
Right? I see, now Arn gets it. It's the religious thing.
Fucking hate this place. It's ripe for the taking. We should tell the homeland to invade.
What
I
the fuck
agree.
did I miss?
Homeland.
Yeah, what did...
Arn, we were privateers. We go from port to port. It doesn't matter who owns it.
Well,
Although, I did hear that they're expecting an Empire attack at some point.
The
oh
Empire.
yeah.
Or elves or something.
Oh. Yeah, weren't there gathering ships, seeing if they can overthrow Durgun because they came out too high on top from the last war with Cran?
Not sure, but if they're looking to expand, I don't see any reason that we need to protect them. In fact,
Fair.
I'm openly against it. But if Arn's gonna try to save his own soul, then I may have something for that. But if not, then
Am I standing when you said that?
I assumed you were walking back to your room as I heard the last part of your conversation.
Oh. Okay.
So I mean, if you're gonna pay any attention to me coming aboard, then I assume you stuck around.
Yes, of course. We're buddies.
You might still be a bit delirious.
I chuck. If you say that, I give you a slight little chuckle. That's all I give you.
I turn to Slate and say, yeah, he might be a little delirious.
No more,
Doesn't
no
seem any
less
different.
than a chuck.
As long as he's okay.
Uncle Ben and Fjord return.
Welcome back,
Gold
boys.
waiting for you on your bunks.
Hey, buddy. Oh, she did you real dirty, huh?
Yeah, like always, right?
Well, some are fun, some are not, I guess.
Yeah.
Tell me the details. What happened?
talk to the dudes that did it. I'm gonna
Ooh.
kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
For
Arn phrasing.
Ar-
He doesn't
well,
know the story.
yeah, phrasing for context. I have no idea what's going on.
I'm gonna kill him.
Oh man. Well, I turn to Pella and I go, "Well, stay away from that guy. He might have some diseases. It sounds like." I mean, did you? I didn't know you like stabbing. Is that something that fancies you or something or?
Bro, I got jumped. Okay.
What?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying.
What happened? What happened?
She walked me to an alley, gave me a delicious cigarello. I tried it. The tobacco that grows here.
Oh, the tobacco. Oh, that's delicious. And I pull out a tobacco. I pull out some tobacco and go, "You want some?"
No.
Okay. I'll put it away.
And then all of a sudden, her boyfriend, husband, I don't know who the fuck he was, walks up, pulls her away, and then says, "What God do I follow or worship or what the fuck? I don't care." I tell him
these guys are
I
weird.
don't worship anybody because you all know that I don't worship any gods.
Yeah, this place is dumb. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Bunch
then
of-
he
bunch of
decides
freaks.
to stab me, so I decide to beat the living shit out of him. And then he had 2 other buddies to help him out. I mean, 3 other buddies to help him out. And 4-on-1, Arn never wins. We figured that one out by now. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess there's only one kind of 4-on-1 that you win, but not that one.
Dakine versus mermaids.
Yep.
No, wait. Merfolk. God damn
Yep.
it. You said mermaids one time and it fucking
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Some
That's-
quality acting.
Can we find out who these guys
Almost
are
believe
and
he
jump
got
them
beat
back?
up.
Like,
Yeah, he's
I
pretty
mean,
good about this.
I don't think that's going to work out real well for us.
Fjord, real quick, can you name a Meresian god?
Dingus.
Yeah, Dingus. Dooflot. Nimrod.
How are you
Dumb
not
nuts.
all dead?
I mean,
I know him. I just don't like him.
the reason I'm not dead is because I got this, and I waved my hand, my spellcasting hand, up in the air. I got this, and then I got this, and I make my sword appear. This dude's got his arms, which, granted, are really great, but they're only good 1-on-1.
Oh, pardon.
Jeez,
So-
I didn't hear that.
And I've got 4
There is no
guns.
god named Dingus. God damn it.
Yep. So, I
But he
think,
does have Pella. And Pella
I
helps
also-
him out
and
with
I
the
also
god.
got Pella.
I also mind my own business.
Yep, that too.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done talking to these Meresians. I just want to take their money and maybe let another country sack them.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you got jumped?
I hate Meresians. They're the worst.
This
we're probably taking off tomorrow, right?
No.
What?
Day after tomorrow.
Apparently.
No, I've got some things to do tomorrow.
Wait, did the captain tell us what the minister told him?
I don't even think he's here.
Nope.
I wasn't. I was on the way back to the ship.
Okay, so we don't know.
Well, wait,
We don't know
the
where we're
captain helped
Yeah, the captain
Primrose
helped-
carry.
Oh yeah,
Arn
yeah,
Oh,
through the
yeah.
ship.
yeah.
No, then
Yeah,
he's just been watching us argue
Yeah,
like idiots.
dingy.
Captain,
Yes.
when are we heading out before somebody talks politics and gods here?
Probably like 3 days or so. We're going back to kill the dingus berries who took his parents.
We have to go back to the stronghold, the Sahagin
yeah.
stronghold.
But we got people that were helping.
So, do we have the mask to breathe underwater?
And do we have the money to make it worth our while to stay here for 3 more days?
If I can get another fight, I'm going to get another fight, and I'm going to win some money just to get this anger off my back.
Why don't you just rest a bit? You're still bleeding.
Tell you what, Arn, we'll hang out together. You, me, and Pella. We'll just go around and if they come back, well, we'll actually. You know what? I have an idea. That did I hear about the whole cleansing thing yet? No.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. So Here's what we do, Arn. And I spend a spell slot to conjure a major image, and I make a as accurate of a representation of their main god, because I've seen the tapestries before. I probably don't even know his name, but I've seen the tapestries. So I make a major image of that god. Guess what?
Chicken butt.
We got their god on our side.
You're gonna get stabbed.
They stabbed first.
None of it's okay.
I agree, none of it's okay, but you know what?
I thought
If
you
they're not
were
going to play fair,
good now.
I am good. I'm not going to stab them unless they stab me first.
Hey, Cap. Any chance you could bring this incident up with, like, I don't know, local authority? Stabbing seems like a pretty serious crime even for them.
They seemed pretty confident because they were about to bring Arn's body to the minister for cleansing.
Oh.
You know,
They
we
were
can do
fine
we
with
can
it.
do a
They
cleansing
might
right
be.
here.
Arn's a
kind of
heathen,
okay with
so
it.
apparently this was fine here.
You know, that checks out.
The major image is going to go over to Arn and put its hands on his heart and
then it's
and
gonna
make like
burn. He's
and
gonna
make,
burn
and make
to
it
death.
well and make a gyrating sound or gyrating
Ooh,
movement.
yeah.
Like it's dancing the holy flows into his body.
And then he's gonna repel back and turn into ashes.
It's
Okay.
an illusion, buddy.
What is happening?
Just go with it.
It's not real, Arn. It can't hurt you.
Psychologically, maybe.
I may antagonize the person, but as long as I don't
Psychologically, it
stop
already
them,
has.
it's
There you go.
okay.
I see.
No.
I need a hammock. I'm sleeping outside tonight.
There's a whole deck of a ship and a crow's nest.
Yeah.
And
Yep. The
I'll
whole.
also make this point: if I was worse than I was, then we'd be finding these guys tonight and killing them.
Oh, I already know his name.
Well, thank goodness for personal growth then.
I know. I've made some progress, haven't we, Pella? Yeah.
Fuck you, Rob. This character's entirely his now.
I love it. It's the autonomy of it is terrifying.
Oh.
All right,
my
well-
God.
I don't know when Pella's Rob and when Pella's me. We'll figure that out.
I'm pretty sure it's always Rob.
No,
Okay.
no.
No?
Okay, fuck it.
Take Pella.
He let him
can,
use
by all
it.
means. Yeah, absolutely.
We
I am going
If
to
Figure
say
it's
go
one
back
less
to the
NPC for him not to
stronghold.
worry about.
If we go back to the stronghold, I need something to breathe underwater.
I hand him a tube.
I have a potion of water breathing for me.
Yeah, and then I
that
I
was
squeak
perfectly timed.
and I squeak
yeah.
at him.
Sorry, that's my dog. Yep,
That's
that
my dog.
That's your dog barking?
no, that's squeaking a toy. She's the god of the god that's the major image begins to squeak over Arn, just like that.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think that this tube's going to be long enough if we're going to go deep into.
We're gonna need a bigger tube.
Yeah.
More tubes.
Dumb.
2 for
So
2 on the
dumb.
Jaws reference.
Yeah, dude. 10 out of 10. We're killing it.
Love it. We are killing it.
All right, I think we take tonight and figure the rest out in the morning. I gotta go see the biologist in the morning. You guys can fucking do whatever you want, but apparently we're here for 3 days. I don't really feel like helping these guys.
I'm staying on the boat for the remainder.
I don't have quite the same hateful feelings, but I'm not their biggest fan either.
Fjord, if you go out, because I'm not leaving the boat, if you can get me a fight that pays, I'll come off the boat.
I mean, I can try.
I'm just saying. If not, I'm not leaving this boat.
Wasn't this the town that we made those bets and they couldn't pay us?
Yeah.
They don't have a
Yeah.
lot of money here right now because the Sahagin has scared off all the tourists.
Good. That
I
means
mean-
the city's ripe for the taking. Let the
Then-
Empire take them.
Well, then you're kind of SOL for
I
a fight.
agree.
Then.
What was the website that has all the background information for this place? I can't remember. Starts with
Kanka.
K.
Tinka.
Kinka, thank you.
Kanka.I.
Trying to find it this whole fucking time. I just can't
Well,
remember.
then I'm staying on the boat.
Yeah, I'm good until tomorrow morning.
I'm staying right here. I was 2 seconds from getting jumped too. No way I'm going out.
Same.
I guess
great.
I'm really
Permission
going to
denied.
enjoy
Some
shit,
other
what's
culture.
Yeah.
Here it
no
is.
Looks like
Wolfen's cooking because that's all I'm going to be eating for the next 3 days. Bring me some beer or something from somewhere else.
all right.
Well, we still have Bergstrom's parents as well on here. I hope that they're not out wandering.
No, they're not. They're just hanging out with us.
We should probably return them at some point.
Play cards with them. They're nice.
Well, they didn't really have a return destination, did they?
No.
They made a request. Gugain, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever
I
they
like
wanna go.
Gogain so much more than this place.
Well, I just don't
I
like the
did
thought of
enjoy
them
Gilbert.
being on board a particularly active ship. We run into quite a lot of things that are wanting to kill us. And I'd feel really
Not
bad if we saved them
wrong.
and then they died on our ship.
Sure.
Shit happens.
Or
right?
by Meresians who are crazy.
Either one.
They're
You just say
touching.
shit happens if my parents die?
No, I said shit happens. That's all I said.
Oh.
Shit happens. If your parents die, we die.
Oh, what?
All right. I'm processing that.
Mhm.
They'd have to, I think he means they'd have to get through us to
Through
get to
him.
them,
Yeah.
Oh.
which is an honorable thought.
That's wicked nice of you.
But I think before, how far away is Gogain roughly? Can I ascertain that from our map information? We don't have our cartographer.
It's about. You heard him first. It's about.
It's about
Yeah, you.
It's
didn't
about
hear.
5 days.
one way.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
I think either they stay here or we run the risk of them if we're doing this thing to help them, which is still up in the air as far as we go. Some are opposed, some are for. So either maybe we vote on that or we take them home. The next thing we can do,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd be more than happy
and
to
I'm
go
sure
to
I'll
Go
have
Game.
some other kind of monster to hunt if we want to go that route as well.
I mean, I'll tell you
Shut
what.
up, Cam.
If we stay,
Die quieter.
every bit of me is gonna want to start proclaiming that this thing has a word for them, and I know that's not a good thing. So, but every day the temptation grows. There's a lot of money to be had.
I mean, we're on. Who else are we on good terms with? I like the Empire.
Yeah, I like
Maybe
the Empire.
we just
Literally
tip-
everybody else.
Yeah, quite literally everyone.
Oh, maybe we tip off our favorite. My vote's Empire, and we just kind of nudge them down this way. I mean,
Is
we
Durga
kind of
the Empire?
inadvertently be like causing a lot of death.
No,
Mm.
which one's the Empire?
I thought we were supposed to be staying out of politics.
Yeah.
That is
The
also true.
Nethair.
But they just keep dragging us back in.
I say
It's
we
like there's
go
some
get
driving
rid-
force.
I say we go get rid of the threat of this against this country. Get the Empire to come down and take over this island, and not worry about it. And then we'll enjoy coming to this island because it be Empire ruled.
Or yeah, anybody. I think you swap the two events though. You probably want to take this town while it's choked off from resources and manpower before we go eliminate their threat.
Aren't they
Well-
summoning a group of people to come here to kill the
Yeah,
fish
the
people?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
I
those
don't
are the
know.
people we're waiting for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is it? I don't
Yes.
think the cat.
Warships
I
are
wasn't
coming.
there, so that's why I said that. Is it? Are we waiting on somebody?
Well, do you want to vote on it?
Captain.
We are waiting on people, yes.
Oh, see, okay. Who are we waiting on?
They're reinforcements.
Oh,
Well, so
more
what if
Norvegians.
we went to the what's his face, the fancy dude, the minister, and we just tell him that we won't help him if we're gonna get stabbed in the middle of the street for not caring about their beliefs.
What are we getting for helping them?
That too.
More land.
How much more land?
This entire
The
island.
same amount
Yeah,
of
the same amount
land
as
that
last time.
every other fucking people seem to give us.
Actually,
Oh, so 25 acres.
Yeah.
here's a point. We get the land. This place gets taken over by the Empire. What happens to our land?
The Empire will. We work for the Empire too.
We're
They'll
better off
honor our
letting the
land.
Empire take them, helping the Empire with the or we just let the Empire take this place over. We help the Empire with the Sahagin, and then we ask for the land, and then we get the land, and this place isn't a religious nutcase.
If we wait on the Sahagin, it may be too late. They may become a bigger threat than we can handle.
And we may
just
not
take
get
them
our
out
land back.
now.
They're
We take
literally
them out
making
now, and
strongholds
then
out
we
of the
get-
water.
And then we get the Empire to come down here, and we help
You
the
want us
Empire
to
take
barter for
over
30 acres?
the island, and then they honor the same deal.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure.
what's going to happen.
That's assuming a bit, but just because we do like the Empire doesn't mean there's not greedy members.
True.
I'm surprised
So,
you guys
we
like
may
the
not get
Empire
our-
as much as this.
I
You're
don't.
pretty
I care
chill.
for Durgan more.
I'm from Durgan, so I'm
Same.
biased.
Durgan.
from
And I
the-
know that Bergstrom's from Cran. I'm pretty sure Arn is
Yep.
also from Durgan.
Yep, sure am.
I'm from the main continent. Is that what that is? No, the homeland. I don't know. Whatever they call it.
The old country.
The
The
old
old
country has
country.
all 4 nations there still. That's where they originated.
Yeah. Yep.
You're not from the Olean at all? Dang.
No. I came out here seeking revenge for Noble Devon for. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So the sun rises on the next day. I don't know if you guys have finished your officers' meeting or not.
I think it was about time we did.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
But this is the morning now.
6 a.m. Is Prim up with me doing some pull-ups?
Pull-ups with flashcards.
I'm gonna be chugging my coffee canister, but yeah, I'll get up.
Coffee canister. I'm in.
Oh, that was her. Yeah, she
Yeah,
has an
that's
ever-flowing
my
coffee
item.
cup.
Just gotta keep it going.
I am not awake yet by any stretch. Fuck that.
Art has now imitated life.
So me and Prim do some exercises this morning, and then
And I hate every
and
second
then
of it.
I guess I'll get my lessons later,
Oh, that's a cop out.
or whenever she wants to give it. I'm just not leaving the boat today.
Do you know how to read? Or your character know how to read?
Yeah,
I'm just curious. I know a lot of some of those martial classes. I think that's an older D&D thing that they didn't know how to read.
It takes me a little longer to read.
Okay, I mean as long as you're
True to
literate,
the
because that would be
character.
something I would help you teach you as well. That
Oh, that's sweet.
Well,
you need that.
I can't.
Well-
I would love to teach him, but I would definitely teach him wrong, and it would be hilarious.
That's so
This is
mean.
we blow. We taught him incorrectly as
I don't
a
know
joke.
what.
Whatever that
How
voice
far
is, I
is
want a
the
character
limit?
fully voiced like that.
Wee-oo.
Ah, my face to your foot style.
I am winning.
I am bleeding, making me the victor.
The typical American has an 8th grade reading level.
Such a
What
stupid
about the
fucking
typical
movie.
D&D
Yeah.
character? That's a great question.
Now I want to go look
No
for
idea.
Kung Fu Cow on these islands.
Kung Fu Cow? What?
Pardon me, sir. Do you have any Kung Fu Cow available?
All of them are no kung fu.
Well, as soon as we get to the early
Bottom of the
stroke of
ocean.
10, I'll be up and heading to the
Biologist.
biologist. Yeah.
All right, the early stroke of 10 it is. So you head back to the biologist,
Drink water.
knocking on the door. The assistant is there, opens it up, and she says, "Oh, please come in. I think he's almost done."
Hang on, I
as-
would have brought Prim if she was interested. I know she likes this shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
promised Arn I'd work out.
Well, I mean, I'm waking up 4 hours later. If you're still working out 4 hours later, I think you die.
She's
I'm
definitely
still
gonna need
chugging
a
my
shower.
coffee.
She's
If
definitely
you
gonna
want,
need
you
a
don't have
shower.
to.
Yeah, sure, I'll come with, but I'm a little sleepy.
Well, you can turn into a bird and ride on my head or something. Just don't shit.
I promise nothing. And I turn it into a little parakeet on his shoulder.
I'd also ask the captain if he wants to come and Bergstrom.
Yes, I wish to put my stinkus on the blade.
I hate
Don't
that.
like that? You're on a. But or anyone else wants to come, but I'm gonna head out then.
Yeah. I'm down.
Captain, you going?
Sure, why not?
All right. So the captain, Bridgestorm, Prim is a little parakeet, and Slate.
Yeah.
I don't think she agreed to that.
I did. I said it.
Oh,
Yeah, she did.
Parakeet
Okay.
Prim.
I'm not walking. I'm very tired.
She's
I mean,
sweet.
squawk, squawk.
I mean, caca, this sucks, caca.
all right.
You arrive at his office door on the backside of the academy. You knock. The assistant answers and sees you all, recognizes the two of you, and says, "Oh, come in, please. He's been up practically all night. He has barely slept. But so please pardon the mess." As she pulls back the door and motions you in, there's like a half a dozen spent candles all around the room. The curtains are wide open to provide as much natural light. The shark has completely been eviscerated, wide open. There's multiple specimen jars holding all of its organs, and they're all have been labeled and cataloged. And he's still like inspecting like parts of the sinew that is the muscle left between fin and body.
Really went to town, eh?
He looks up and he goes, "Ha! Yes, I was very interested to see exactly if this was a biological stitched together job or this was forced together by magic. He looks around the room and looks at the fellow party members, and he goes, "The elven lady that you arrived with yesterday was very curious about her being able to turn into it. Unfortunately, it was not a natural monster, and she was wondering if it was wrought with pain during its curation. I unfortunately have a theory that it was not, but I cannot confirm this so far. I thank you for coming back. As he stands back and he wipes his gloves on his apron, and he's like
Prim,
completely covered in blood.
I think this is your cue, Prim.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop off of his shoulder so I don't transform while on that, and I'm going
Awesome.
to turn back into a half elf.
Are you a
There you
half
go,
elf
back.
or an elf?
I'm a half elf.
Oh, I thought you were an elf.
What's it matter?
Yeah.
yeah, get him.
Get real racist over here.
One for dirty blood.
Hearing a lot of words I don't like.
Harry Potter.
I'm just gonna, as soon as I turn, I'm gonna say, so what did you discover, Professor?
This creature was definitely melded together with a magical means, and sorry, I'm not used to seeing a druid untransformed from the wild shape in front of me. That gave me quite a fright. I haven't got much sleep. I want to say this creature was not in any pain when this happened. I cannot imagine any magic could work on two living sharks awake for the entire procedure. I would assume that the subjects would have to be still lying.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's just a shark.
Still is in paralyzed, sleeping, dead.
Moving as still as possible for possibly 10 minutes or so, depending on the ritual. I will pay you an additional 250 gold if you bring me additional two-headed sharks, if you see any more in your travels. I'd really like to see if these things are able to reproduce, and if they are, because they could prove a danger to the ecosystem. However, if you're, he points to Slate, if you're looking for a bit more of a challenge, have you heard of dolphins?
No.
Oh, aren't those like the sawtooth shark dolphin with legs we've seen?
He snaps his finger and points at Bridgestone. Precisely, yes. They're somewhere between Nicholas Island and Avocava Island. I did not take that route when I arrived here, and I've never seen them, but I've heard that they're particularly nasty, especially when they swarm ships in mass.
Yeah, they're not great.
I would pay you $600 a head. Well, not a head, the whole
gallery
thing.
dues.
The whole thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, that hurt my ribs. Ow. I'm sorry.
I apologize. I've not got much sleep, but yes, I'll pay $600, 600 gold per Dolphin.
I love it.
600 pesos.
Oh my god! Like and subscribe for every time he says $1.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It'll pay me $600 a head, or
You just said dollars too.
I said bucks.
$600 to butter your bread.
Oh no! I do not want to know where the wild goose goes.
No.
That's so fucking hot.
No.
I love that.
I dislike it.
What is happening?
It is time to change the ecosystem's money to dollars instead of gold.
The ecosystem, not the economy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, really understanding the meaning of get that green, baby.
That shit does grow on trees.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Classic maneuvers.
I think we killed Rob.
Oh,
I wanna
man,
go home.
between the Jaws jokes and now this shit.
We're batting 1,000, baby.
Dude, just remember.
$1,000 dues.
And
Ooh,
this is the
Best
episode
second
that the
ever.
TPK happened.
And we earned it.
I would accept it willingly. Bring it.
He says
Hello-
yes.
hello,
He says
Jesus.
600 gold per Dolphin that you were able to bring back from
Yay.
the seas between the Avocava Island and Nicholas Island.
All right. Well, for the sake of space on the boat, will you take tails so that you don't have to bring the whole carcass back?
He shrugs and says,
needs the body.
no, it would not. I never got a chance to actually study these beasts or creatures that they are, and I would like a chance to see a whole one.
He needs to
Look.
have the body to dissect it.
That's fine. Like 2 or 3 should be sufficient, I would think. But if we come back and we run into like 10 of them, I don't want to be hauling 10 dead bodies that are going to stink up a boat. Like we don't even know where how far away these are
Considering
yet.
how we fight, we're lucky that we got this one's whole body. You remember Bertram getting happy with the super gun?
Getting happy.
You did evaporate several things, which was awesome.
At
See?
least one shark. Who
Yeah.
knows what else behind it?
Yeah, probably.
Countless ecosystems.
Countless ecosystems ruined.
Legendary.
Well,
Okay, if he wants all the bodies, I'll get him all the
Ecosystems
bodies. I
ruined
just
by American dollars.
Every single one.
Big American dollars.
if you're also worried about the space and the stinking up on your boat, I
smell,
do believe
yeah.
there is a vendor in Schenectady who would sell you an Everest box.
I'm not going to
In
New
Canada?
Jersey, dude.
That's in New York, buddy.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
We were
We're not
all
going to
wrong.
Skimbimbity.
I was
Yeah.
right.
Do you have anything
fine.
land-based?
An
Like a
Everest
car?
box.
Like
He-
something I would have to,
Everest.
He shrugs and he goes, "No, I'm more interested in the marine life of the archipelago.
Oh, fair enough. You got any colleagues?
I do have a colleague down in Owego.
Got any fucking enemies?
Got any guapes?
Guapes.
Ba, ba,
All
ba,
right.
ba,
So-
ba, da, da.
The dolphins, because I've already forgotten what they're called.
Dolphkins.
Yeah.
Not better. But all
Got
right.
a colleague in
Probably
Owego.
down in Owego. Okay.
Mhm.
What is an ever? Oh, yeah.
Like an ice
I
box.
definitely want a
But
cooler.
Forever.
Yeah.
Bertram, get excited. You can have a
Okay.
freezer.
Cooler.
Does he have it, or is it something I need to like get stuff for?
Last time I knew, the vendor I do believe has it.
And who is this mystery vendor?
Also, gentle repose will do the trick too.
You
Hmm?
said the vendor is in Schenectady?
Gentle repose.
What will that do?
Getting confused.
It keeps a body from decaying for 10 days.
Oh, true. But I mean, this could also just work for a plethora of other stuff, I think.
Yeah, but this would work on multiple. We could put this on multiple Dolphkins. I just don't know who can, if anyone, and I don't think any one of us can learn it.
Oh, well then.
Maybe.
Yeah, fucking.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, this kind of circumvents having to use magical means. So, I think it's at least worth looking into. Yours isn't a bad idea. I just.
Oh, you
this
said
is
it's a bad
pretty
idea. Get
interesting.
buddy.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Yeah,
I know. What do you want from me?
a better
Pick up
ecosystem.
necromancy next time. Yep.
If I could cast magic, I would.
I could turn back time.
You would be looking
Back
for a
to
man
Earth.
named Somintu. He is the vendor in Schenectady.
Sumintu. Samintu.
Mintu.
Okay. We know where Schenectady is.
Yeah, it's over there.
I think we've been there. I'm
No,
not
I
sure.
mean, if we don't know where it is, I'm gonna ask him.
I
how
do
to
not
get there.
believe we've ever been to
Oh,
Schenectady.
never mind.
Skin Beebledy.
Skin
It's
Beebles,
wrong.
yeah.
He says it's north.
Saskatchewan.
He says it's northeast of here, just south of Ilion, but on the east side of the Pearl Chain Islands.
Oh, sweet. Maybe we can pick some sharks up on the way.
And
I
Schenectady
hope not,
sharks.
because that means they've reproduced, and that would be dreadful.
Yeah, but we
That
have
would be a business, though.
we have the shark culling cannon.
We're monster hunters now.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Wear a lot of hats.
We do. We have many hats.
A lot of ways to make money.
This is true.
Especially with hats.
And
Yeah,
illegally.
haberdashery.
We do have that.
I don't want to sell opium.
What? Why?
It's a bad market for it. Not here. All right. So 600. Hang on. Let me tell you.
Hold on, let me do some math.
$600 dues.
Dollary dues. Oh my god.
Big shout out to
why?
the dollar dues.
I can't deal.
Okay.
If I carry the two.
Does he want the sharks at all, or is he less interested in that now?
No, he said he'd give you 250 gold for another shark if you find any,
That doesn't sound
because
like
he wants to see if they are reproducing.
Tell you what, for 100 gold up front, I'll tell you honestly if they are. I know that came off way shadier than I meant it.
Sounds
But,
like
like-
you're fucking them.
No,
Roll
it's
a
I'm trying to
Yeah, that's how the
like,
sharks reproduce.
get paid for information here. I didn't hear what you wanted me to do. Roll for
Roll a
persuasion.
deception?
I'm trying to. Okay, then sure. I'm really good at that. I only roll it to you, and
Is it good?
it's a nat 20.
Oh, it's
Oh
so
my god.
good.
He's a smooth talker.
Yeah, he is.
At least he's not a
Smooth
smooth
brain.
criminal.
I mean, we could be that too.
He hands you a square. He hands you a book of blank pages, gives you a quill and an ink vial, and says, "My man, my good man, it would be so incredulous of you if you could record your accounts and take that with you if you are wishing to sell to Schenectady and find more. Please, I would like to know their behaviors, especially since you've told me that they have been, they were swimming in a school of other sharks. So if you see another one, might you be able to observe it for quite some time and see exactly its behavior?"
Before he hands me all this stuff, I'm not gonna put my hand. As he's explaining this, I'm gonna kind of push that all over towards Prim. Like, is it? I think this is more her thing, honestly, if you don't mind.
I was gonna look for
Both.
the sharks anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah. So I think she'd be a better candidate for this kind of thing. She'll be far more observant of animals than I will be.
I'm agreeous to this enterprise.
Happy to
Alright.
help.
Cool.
Ready to work.
I'll write down that
Ready
I
to
have
about
work.
that 100 gold.
paper. Beep beep.
He goes over, unlocks the same box with a key, pulls out another pouch. He opens it, checks it, slaps the lid down, turns around, and says, and as he walks over to you, he stops before he gets to an arm's reach away from you and says, "And what can you tell me?"
Whatever's in that little notebook that Prim brings back.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you said you had information now.
He did. He did
No.
say that.
Oh,
You're getting paid for services rendered. Or I'm getting paid for future services rendered. And not me, Prim. It's for her.
He opens up
I sure as won't fuck be writing anything in there.
He opens up the purse and he pulls out a couple gold coins and then he hands it to you.
Okay.
He hands you the purse of the remaining coins, and inside you'll find
the same thing.
85 gold.
Okay.
That's a lot
And we
of gold.
never saw this NPC again.
He'll get his
No,
book.
I'm gonna.
What
write
a
stuff
rube!
down. I mean, it was a nat 20.
You
Nope.
rubed him.
I like him. He's a good guy. He just wants to know things.
Yeah, I
But
appreciate.
I'm also
the-
not taking the gold if I'm not going to be the one writing the things. I'm just there to,
Take the gold.
yeah.
The
to
gold man.
Well, no,
negotiate.
It's Prim's gold. 95 gold.
Nice.
That's extra money.
That's
So
true.
why not? Plus, if we don't make it back, at least we got the gold.
Hydrate. Water or alcohol? Posture check. Yeah, I need that. Thank you.
Oh, yes, you can kill them.
Yep. The man's dead.
Yeah, we'll come back when the Empire's done.
Let
I
him
have
cook.
2 options. Alcohol.
I mean,
yeah,
if that's all
figured.
I'm gonna
I
turn and
figured.
say my goodbyes and walk out. I've got Dolphkins to kill.
He's got duckkins to kill.
That's rhetorical. Yeah, I knew the answer before I even asked the question. Why bother, right?
All right. If there's anything else, we will fast forward another 2 days.
Yeah, stay on the fucking
Just
ship.
where are the Dolphkins again? Where did he say they were?
Oh, between Avocava Island and Nicholas Island.
Okay. Whenever we get up there, I guess. Nicholas. How do you spell Arakawa? Good enough.
ARA Kava.
And we've been to. Oh no, this is
We've
different.
been to both of
Is that
those
a
places.
different-
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, we've definitely done
Nope,
Arakawa.
I fucked up. The R, not the E.
Oh, sweet. I guessed it right by sounding it out.
Except after C.
Looking at your PC
So we've been
specs,
to
it's too
Arakawa
powerful to get
Island.
another
That's where the
PC,
dragon
even
is,
though
right?
This one broken. I would help troubleshoot.
Yup.
I don't remember. We've been to Nicholas Island too, but that was before your
I
time.
figure I need
Yeah.
a new
Yeah.
motherboard.
But I
is
do
what I'm
remember
figuring.
Arakawa because that was where the dragon's at.
That's the only thing I really need to upgrade.
He's
But
got money.
I need to get a larger
Yeah, but didn't we upset him?
PC.
Mhm.
No,
No, not really.
Mayhaps we did.
No, he wasn't
Yeah,
really
we're here.
upset. We just
Welcome.
didn't want to help him anymore.
Yeah.
After
Oh,
we-
that's right. We turned him down.
We did.
but he left us an open-ended like, come back anytime. I want this done. You know.
Yeah,
Kind of
he
thing.
just didn't have the best intentions.
Yeah, and we don't want to do an evil run.
Well,
I don't want to do an evil run.
If the session
Not with
calls
this character. My character would have to die, and I'd have to make a new one for me to.
We can
What would
arrange
say
that.
it'd be-
It's
it
a possibility.
it wouldn't be evil.
It's a possibility.
hmm.
I don't like that restaurant.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Is that a real fucking restaurant?
It is.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I'm Team
How's
Justin
it
on this
going?
one.
Just like
Questionable.
the stupid
That's-
Maryland
hope
restaurant,
you're
the
well.
fucking egg serve.
terrible, terrible.
I love
I
that.
like
That's so
pun
good.
names, but I don't like spicy ravioli.
That sounds dope.
That sounds awesome.
honestly.
Nope.
That does sound good.
Nope.
There's
it
a
wasn't.
restaurant.
It
there's
was
a
pretty
restaurant
delicious.
It was.
There's
Is
a
it just
restaurant where my
bad-
parents live.
Bad spicy ravioli, or is it like
You tell them the whole story, honey.
I did not read the menu well enough.
Mm.
Oh,
It
so
was
it's your
too
fault.
Spicy
It
for
was
me,
spoosy.
and I didn't like it.
Real spoosy.
Moving on.
That was the whole story?
That was it.
Yep.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well-
I'm very good at
Spicy
making-
ravioli.
Oh my god! Can that
What
be
the
Pella's
fuck?
voice?
Yeah, that needs to be Pella's voice from now on.
Yeah, amazing.
yes?
What the fuck?
Oh, but I think we can fast forward those 2 days then.
Absolutely, we are fast forwarding the 2 days. It is now the day of the meeting. Sure enough, as you all wake up this day of the 25th, there was already 2 warships outside of port, anchored off away, and ports, their port sides aiming away to try to defend any pricking on attackers. As 3 other ships join, 2 of them are of similar size, as one is quite substantially larger, as it sails close into port as it can with its massive four sails, and as you all get done counting, 36 cannons aside.
But they don't have one of these bad boys.
Exactly. Your gun can take that ship out with one shot, bro.
I don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
we
know
name
about all
the gun
that.
the delete button?
The poison damage will do the
Okay.
trick.
It's
Not
called the
approved.
Bergstrom's Wood Chipper.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I will
How
put
much
your
wood
gun against
could
his
a
ship
Yeah.
any
wood
day,
chipper
bro.
chip?
Bergstrom's meat cannon.
Nope.
Immediately shot down.
That's
How
it.
about no, thank you?
Like that.
He loads it
Thanks.
with his ramrod.
Nope,
That's right.
I hate it. No.
So
Oh,
basically, he's
man.
sounding.
I really want to engrave that on the side of the cannon now.
Bergstrom's sounder.
Ah.
Yuck.
Yeah, the meat
Maybe we
cannon.
just leave it the wood
Oh.
chipper.
The meat-
Nice and
yeah.
simple.
Yeah, what if we just
I'd rather just not name it at all if these are the options.
named it something cool instead of being gross?
What if we called it the gun?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Pull out the gun.
The gun.
Pull out the ending weapon.
There you go. That is also better
That's
than
still
everything
better
else
than meat
said.
cannon.
Yeah.
Captain, I
It
assume
in-
you have to meet with the large
Meat with the
ship
meat cannon.
people.
Meet
Yeah.
your maker. Fire it.
The large
Boy.
ship people.
Yeah. Are we going aboard the large ship people vessel?
Mm.
I doubt it. Currently, I have to go talk to the duad.
The minister.
The sea is awash with many pointy hats.
I bet they got a good fighter on board. Maybe we can challenge them to a ship-to-ship
What is
fight.
this we shit? No.
One fight, one person.
Challenge him after.
After we
You
beat
know-
the Sahagin.
Whoever survives, you can challenge. Obviously, they are the stronger ones.
Just because they got a bigger ship doesn't mean that they're stronger.
Size doesn't matter.
He meant the ones that survived the island were stronger than the ones that
Yeah,
died.
size doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's how you sail it.
I
can't say that
look at the
because I'm
time.
The motion in the ocean, you know?
It's not about the
Wait,
motion
wait,
of the ocean. It's about the size of the boat.
Yeah,
Side note: whoever says
I've
it
had
too.
sex.
They've got
Understand
the more
those
seamen.
idioms.
What are you guys talking about?
No.
I don't know.
How many seamen they have aboard their poop deck?
The difference between a rose boat and a carnival cruise.
Well, they definitely have more semen than we do.
Oh.
They're bigger.
They're just full of it.
True. They fire
We made
more loads
it
per
so
side.
many sessions into the campaign before this happened.
I am going to run headfirst into a wall very soon.
I don't know. I feel like I
I'm
tried to make
proud
it
of it.
I'm
took
proud
us
of
this
us.
long.
This is fun.
I'm surprised it took us this long.
What, you don't remember the monkey sex dungeon?
No, I did.
What?
And then,
Oh, the fuck dungeon.
and
There's
then
no sex involved at all until somebody called it the monkey sex
I-
dungeon.
turned my brain off for that one. Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
repressed it.
Look what you've done.
You
Now
helped
he's
a friend.
dead.
You've helped a friend. Good job.
I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm so
And maybe you
sorry.
should go meet with the large ship people now.
Yeah, let's do.
Let us engage in diplomacy.
So I got what? Captain, Uncle Ben, Bridgestorm.
Sure,
Oh,
why
I'm
not?
not going.
I'm not missing.
Anybody
those.
else?
I'm
I'm
not
there for
leaving the boat.
inspiration and
I'm staying
support.
on the boat. Our boat.
Yeah. I'll stay on the boat.
I may try to pick a fight if I was on that ship.
He would.
What was that
he
last
would
bit?
do that.
I'm staying on the boat.
Okay.
Um,
Um.
oh, I'll tell Arn. I bet you can't beat my my new friend, and I major image a Actually, I'll minor image a little fairy flying around. So you try to catch him. And,
He's gonna
and
laser pointer to our fighter.
yeah, I'll just minor image a little fairy and fly it around and see if Arn can try to catch it.
And I
And every
look at
time
you
he-
and I'm like, do I look like a dog?
No, but you can act like it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa! I do not want to play a game.
Demon.
I like it. It makes me happy.
That was scary.
I say no, but it's good for building practice. If you can catch it, I'll give you 2 gold.
Oh, agility training.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sell
like
it
you
to
gotta catch the which was like in Rocky. Remember that
Yeah,
movie?
Catch this minor image for your freedom back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm so broken on the inside. That doesn't scare me. It's just
I like that.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I can't.
I just hear.
I think your message got like caught in the matrix. I don't.
If I heard that in real life, I'd say, "Pardon, can you speak up? I'm a little not terrified."
Frog in your throat, Sonny.
Frogs in the ocean.
Are we on this fucking boat yet?
Please
Go
go.
ahead.
No, we
Holy
keep
shit!
My bad.
No, I'm using my stealth advantage. I am climbing up the side of the goddamn boat myself, introducing myself. I'm being proper and nice to everyone on the goddamn boat, and everyone likes me.
No, you guys are going to the courtyard.
All right, we're going to the fucking
Yeah,
courtyard.
you can't
Yep.
just waltz onto somebody
Um,
else's boat.
So on the
What?
walk down the streets to the courtyard, it is insanely busy streets. Like everybody's out watching, everybody's looking down at the port, looking at the brand new ships that just sailed in the port. There is a substantial amount of Meresians now in this port that got off the ships and are enjoying their little shore leave. You see kind of a couple retinues already heading into the courtyard. As you all arrive, there are 3 well-decorated officers wearing front to back bicorn hats, sashes, fucking ribbons, couple medals on their chest and shit. And filled in and around the courtyards are armed Meresian crew members with rifles and shit. As the minister is sitting there with the first 3 captains, he sees you guys join and he beckons you all in.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna be rude.
Oh yeah, of course. I engage.
So as you all walk up, the minister introduces them and says, yes, this is Captain Mask. Apparently he has seen eyes on the fortress, has gone there, has liberated some of the surviving slaves, and has come back to tell the tale. He is the man with the intel you're going to want to know before we set forth on this attack. Not the tallest of the Meresians, but the one with the most medals on his chest, takes off his bicorn hat, strides over to you, Captain Mask, and extends out a hand.
I extend my hand.
He shakes it firm and says, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Captain Mask. It is great to see somebody with such honor in the privateer of the Meresian Navy. It's especially with one I've heard who has the winds of our fellow gods filling up his sails, including that of Ranmarak."
Mm-hmm. It's yep, we sure do.
He lets go of your hand. He goes, "At once, we are all willing to hear about this thrilling tale. Please tell us numbers, tell us points of entry, tell us everything that you've known."
There's a lot of sharks on the outside that are kind of protected, and there's like one entrance that we know of that we went through. There's a lot of dead end rooms in there, and then it pretty much all leads down to a basement area, a mine, if you will. Yeah, they don't really do a whole lot.
Another one of the captains takes off their hat and takes a step forward and looks up and says, "The insides, they look reinforced, or is this a craven of rocks?"
I think it's just rocks. We haven't had a whole lot of trouble.
The captain before you, he takes a step back, realizes he hasn't introduced himself.
Oh, he's gone.
Hmm.
Rob.
No, I let go of my push talk.
Oh.
Steps back and says, Captain Mask, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Admiral Muhammad.
Hi. I'm Captain Mask.
This is Captain Kunto and Captain Nogozi.
I don't think I
Like
can
turtles.
spell any of that.
Pleasure to be meet your acquaintance. Says this.
I don't think he's spelling it. I don't want to fuck it up. Otherwise, I would just type it. But
Anyways,
I was gonna write.
It's gonna be a fun trip. Gonna do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, thank God. Oh yeah, I would have spelled all of it wrong.
Captain
Okay,
Musk,
just
since
checking.
you have been there and you've been inside of it, would you be willing to lead the vanguard of this attack and lead your party and crew once again into the maws of this treacherous domain and perhaps flush them out or deal even more of a more surgical blow to the Sahuagin?
You mean you want us to make land first?
Well, we would cover your approach. We would be able to lay siege around the island, fend off any of these shark-infested waters, as it were, allow you to bring a skiff to the door, and give you resources. Say, I think we can spare. How many officers would you need to go into this place?
I don't know. Can I even breathe underwater?
Unfortunately, I do not believe we have enough potions of breathing underwater for you, but we may or may not be able to give you 7 potions of invisibility in gaseous form. Is that enough for you and your officers?
Sure.
man, we don't know that. We can't really answer that.
That's a guesstimate question.
Yeah, that's circumstantial.
Understanding that this is a guesstimate question is the basement that you allude to. You will not be able to get down in further, but if you were able to get in a little bit more undetected, and as we begin the assault, as they mobilize, if you could surgically decapitate those that are of their officer caste. Do you know if that's even if they're able, if you are, do you know if you're able to identify those that are of their leading caste?
What are you guys gonna be?
I think so. They kind of, I don't know how to describe them. They're different.
I'm not there. I would have said Uncle Ben would probably know because he's the one who spoke to them one-on-one.
You talking about the spellcasters?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a matriarchal
Talking about
society.
spellcasters or any of them that would be able to seemingly lead the masses.
They have some spellcasters, maybe shamanistic in nature, smaller, but obviously smarter.
Yes.
Now, of course, if you get in and you begin the ambush and no longer have the surprise, we could work on a system of signals that if you send up, we'll immediately, of course, send our landing party and fill in through the halls of every available Merisian man we have.
Merisian.
Why don't you do that to start off with? All we need to do is get to the hole. You can be in there.
Well, now that you've told me that they have spellcasters, these would be the members of their caste that we would like decapitated before meeting into the fray of our men. For, as we've seen, spellcasters in war lead to heavy casualties on the side that does not have them.
You have no spellcasters. None.
I would be holding the spellcasters in reserve to protect the ships.
Yeah, gotta kill them sharks when they come for you.
You do.
Well,
They will fuck you up.
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting paid enough for this, honestly, if we're expected to go in alone first.
The minister raises his hand and says, "If you are able to accomplish this great feat and raise the Sahuagin fortress, and traders to be able to resume amongst the Pearl Chain Island, I will make sure that, of course, my officers of the Mersian Navy are well decorated, as well as every one of their men will receive medals. But as for you, privateer and crew, I could see about maybe rewarding your entire party with 800 gold, a item from our vault, and possibly 35 acres of land."
35 now.
People got land to spare up in this bit. I'll have to discuss it with my crew.
Yeah.
We have a yes.
No, I'm not saying yeah.
You said yes,
we need
you've
to
heard
talk. I don't think we want the land. I think we would rather have the money.
Why not? It's all of it.
He said all of it. It wasn't an either or.
I mean, how much is land worth?
More than not having
Can't be
land.
that much because they're throwing it away.
Maybe.
What if we sell the land to the Empire?
I don't know.
I don't think that's how
Probably they'll revoke our rights to it.
I'm not there to explain.
Yes, kill them.
Explain.
But I'm saying,
Or
like,
to put out my
if
opinion.
the land is like the real valuable prize, because his
I
big
have such
uptick was only 10
bone
extra acres.
ARR for the I don't
So I'm
care for the
saying,
Empire.
like 800
they
gold
do.
might
like
be
Durgan.
real paltry in comparison to 35 acres.
They just hate
And if we don't want
Mauritians.
land here, we just sell the land.
And that's fair,
Yeah.
because Arn just got jumped.
Or just tell them give us 20k.
They don't have the money for it right now.
Either way,
The Sahuagin have scared away all of
we're
the
assuming all the
business.
risk here.
Yeah. I thought we were just assisting, and here we are doing it.
If we don't have any other options, fuck it then. Yeah, me too, buddy.
They don't have that kind of money right now. This place is fucked up right
Captain,
now.
we can give you to the afternoon to confer with your crew, but we will need a word so we can plan our war plan accordingly.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'll let you know.
Very well.
What do we do with 35 acres?
Make a farm. Sell a bunch of stuff. Make meth.
Maybe not meth. Maybe not meth.
Make more tobacco.
I didn't know this was 29 palms.
I don't think tobacco sells very well outside of the lands of the Mauritians.
No, it's our main export.
Is it?
And you can buy it elsewhere, yeah.
Oh, I could have sworn they said that it doesn't sell well elsewhere, but
No,
I mean,
they
it's
said
a
the
drug.
the elves don't like it.
that's
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah, I have notes. The crayon said I can't sell the crayon because the elves don't like it.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not
we have
methy enough
business
for 'em.
elsewhere, so that's fine. Stop with the meth.
Nope. Need that sweet.
Sell
blue
it to the
crystal.
Empire.
The meth helps me sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I do when I'm on meth.
What the fuck?
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, good session.
That was
I think we should.
lots-
I think we should take the deal. I was just wondering if we could get more money.
I mean, we've gone in there for less. We went in there specifically just to save 2 people for no money.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Well, and
his
you can
parents
al-
are worth
I think you can-
less than what we're getting now.
No. Don't
I
tell
think-
them that.
Yep. Don't tell him I
I
said
think
that.
you can also prepare water breathing.
I don't have that, but if I level, I can prep stuff. And I don't know when the next time I'll level.
I thought druids can prepare, or is that only clerics and paladins?
No, I think you're right. Druids should be able to
Can I?
prepare after a long rest.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I think.
I can swap my stuff around.
Yep.
Yep.
So any.
Sick.
So you really have like all of the third or second level or third level spells, whatever, to pick from at any time.
If you have a spell slot, you have it available.
Right.
I thought that
But you
was
can
helpful
only
when I leveled. That's really helpful.
Nope. Unlike the Bard.
You can also change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest.
Yep. So you have access to the whole list, but only 4 at any one point during the day.
Preparing a new list of druid spells requires time spent in prayer and meditation, at least 1 minute per spell level on each spell on your list.
So we
Does
can
me
dive
staying
underwater
on-
anytime we want.
Does me staying on the boat for the time being? 'cause-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would be
Staying
such
on
a
the
big
boat.
move if you said no.
I know, but I wouldn't, because druids are awesome.
It's fun.
Not in 1D or not in is it 1D&D?
We don't talk about that.
One D and D is
Man, that
not
We don't
real.
talk about 1D&D, I guess.
Because we don't care about giving them money.
Yeah. They messed up druids.
They messed up D&D.
He's having a lot of fun with that voice changer, and I dig it.
I mean, paladins look pretty dope.
What you know about Crusaders from 3.5?
I know a lot about
Nothing.
Crusaders in 3.5.
Barrett will bend your ear.
Oh, I think he's told me a little bit.
Rob, what is
Yeah.
this path? Oh, I see.
I got Pathfinder for like $5.
What, did they bring it back?
Ago.
No.
Been looking through that because that's based off 3.5, right?
Yeah, the game? You're talking about the Steam game, Pathfinder?
Yeah, it's,
No. I'm talking about the rule set Pathfinder. They had a humble bundle for $5. You can get the core rulebook. It might be
Pathfinder's
over now.
pretty much 3.6.
Yeah.
I liked Pathfinder. That's the game I played before starting D&D with you guys.
Serious?
Yeah.
It's more
It's
complicated than 5th. That's awesome. At least that's what I found.
So
It's got rules for everything.
Yes.
hey, going back
So
to
3.5.
going back to Crusader, did they bring back Crusader?
No, they did not bring back Crusader.
Oh. Then why did you bring it up?
You got them all excited.
Did we get any XP at all? Or no?
There's a lot of roleplay today.
There was a lot of role playing. I'm going to give you all 230 XP.
Winner.
Cool.
Generous God.
Thanks, Sam.
I laughed a lot. It sounded like you all laughed a lot. This was actually a very good session. I needed it.
Sounds like-
I hope you all needed it.
Xerxes from 300.
Yeah.
There's a.
That or
It sounds like
vibes from the nerds.
To me, it sounds like Bo Burnham. That was my first thought.
I thought it was the microchip that was in the nerd's tooth, and they talked to him and thought he was hearing God in his head.
Fuck.
What?
All right, guys.
It's an 80s
I don't know what
Where
drugs
do
you
you go
do,
with
but I gotta
these?
get on them.
It's an 80s
See you guys
movie.
next week.
Have
Later.
a good night, guys.
Laters.
Oh, sweet. Oh, what level is level 8?
You guys are level 8?
Jeez.
No,
Yeah.
I'm wondering what. I'm 7. I'm just wondering what the next. I think it's
Probably
46,000.
46,000.
I think it's 34. Let me hang on.
What's the one for 7?
23.
Yeah, 23. Yeah, 23 or 24.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those. 23 or 24.
I'm pulling up the fucking.
They've
I
got a
would-
monkey
I would
translation.
like to know.
I think I put it. No, I put it in chat just for this exact reason.
Well,
Where
I'm
is
still. If it's 23, I'm still like 1,100 off.
Except you bastards clogged up my goddamn.
I don't see it.
Where did I post it?
I'm trying to find it for
You put it in Discord?
you guys to be able to
I
see.
did. I put it.
So
At least we
yeah,
have this
Prim.
smooth music.
I'm all about trying to find this ruby.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the same one that we helped protect last time, it sounds very powerful, and you said in bad shape. I would be very concerned.
Yeah, I must have it. Oh, if it's 20,
Level
if
8.
it's 34, then I'm
74,000.
Pretty much almost 2,000 away from it.
What's level 7?
So 7 is 23.
Okay.
8
23.
34.
Oh, motherfucker, I can level then.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you did that last
you're telling
session,
me I'm
too.
the only one still stuck at level 6?
You gotta be here to
You
get
and
the experience.
maybe you and Fjord, I think. Ooh.
I haven't hardly missed a session.
You've missed 2 big combat
Yeah,
sessions.
I mean, Alex missed a 4,000 experience session.
So I think
4,000
I'm the only one
experience?
who's never missed
Okay.
All right.
so
well,
far.
Have a good night, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Good night.
Bye bye. I hope you all had a good time. I genuinely had a lot of fun. I will see you guys if you're interested only in D&D. It's every Thursday at I want to say 6:30 to 6:45 p.m. EST. And then if you just want to hang out with me, I'll be streaming again tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. EST. So until then, have a great night, have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.